Yo, 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 yo. Okay, we should be live. We'll just quickly check that it is up and running. Usually takes a quick second before it does start working again. It's been a long time since I last streamed. It must have been a couple months. Around the time of my last video, it was probably the last time I streamed, because it's probably the last time I played Genshin. Quite a lot at least. See if it is up now. It doesn't say so. Maybe it's on this? No. Where is the stream? Oh, here we go, it's up. It's up. It's on, and I can hear myself, so brilliant stuff. Well, welcome to this stream. So I've not really played much in a while. We'll just stand in the way in the bottom left corner. So I've got Arlecchino. I did some wishes for her. Where is she? Here we go. Level 80 right now. But then I see this thing and there's like a new boss. So I'm guessing this is her story quest. The problem is, now don't judge me, please. I may have not done a couple. There's like one or two that I've not done yet. Alright, and it's you know, it's anyway, I mean these hangouts these are long. The hangouts are long. They're not even really worth doing. Hello Ren R, how are you doing? What's up, mum? These are not worth doing, really. They give so little, and they take forever. They're just frustrating. They're so, like, finicky, you know? The story quests they're long as well, and they don't give that much. But they're more interesting, at least. Sometimes. There's a couple that aren't. I never even did this one. This is Act 2. I wonder what... That must be cool. Anyway, I think we'll do this, because I'm guessing this gives me a weekly boss. So yeah, we'll do this. It's a fine day in Poisson. It's a fine day outside as well. England has been really lovely recently.
Hey, traveler.
Hello. What's up?
Knows that voice. Over here.
Hello. I wonder what this is going to be. Because Arlecchino, what did she even do?
To borrow one of the more
I feel like she didn't do much in Fontaine, did she?
This appears to be quite the fated reunion. Running into you two out of the blue like this is
A fated reunion is supposed to be with my sibling, but you know, Lenny's fine, I guess.
What brings you to Poisson?
Poisson!
Paimon's got it. You must be here for one of your magic shows, right?
Wait, why is Paimon's voice different? I prefer it, like a lot. I'm guessing this isn't going to stick, but I really prefer it. It's closer to what she was like in the beginning of the game, and that was way better.
Oh, are Lynette and Fremine here too?
Yep, along with most of the other members of the House of the Hearth. You may have noticed Poisson seems a bit
Okay,
more
okay.
crowded.
Let me check, is this working?
Trouble on the home front. So Father
You can hear the audio. If it's too quiet, I'll turn it up a little bit. Let me know if it's still too quiet though. I've turned it up, so hopefully it's not.
So you're saying nearly the entire organization has moved to Poisson? Sounds like you've run into way more than just a bit of trouble. What's really going on?
See, Paimon's voice is different. Is it the same voice actress? Let me check. Paimon English, yeah, it sounds like the same one, but it's just different. Karina Boatger? Yeah, seems like the same one. Sure. I don't know why it sounds different. I think she's just done something new, but I prefer it.
well,
Since the two of you are so curious,
Whoa!
perhaps I can.
Yeah, that was kind of cold.
You scared Paimon half to death.
Why am I like loving the new Paimon voice? Please stick. Please.
You know, on second thought, maybe we don't need to know. It's all probably super confidential House of the Hearth stuff, right? We totally weren't trying to pry or anything.
No need to be nervous. I could sense your genuine concern from your
There were a lot of
conversation
theories
just
about Arlecchino and that Perineri book.
Of
I'm
course,
guessing
I
this
can
is
also
going to
understand your
give me any
confusion.
indication.
Sending so
If
many
there's
people
anything
here
closer
with
towards
souls
that,
is
then
unnatural
it can have
that
some
some might
confirmation.
suspect
If
an
there's not,
ulterior
it probably
motive
won't
to
be a thing.
involved. I understand. I'm well aware you've had your fair share of confrontation.
We have. And I'm guessing we're going to be fighting you at the end of this. I think I'm going to be confronting you as well.
On good terms in the future.
Is that future by the end of the story
As for right
quest?
now, however,
It feels like it's going to be the
I
end of
would
the
say
story
we have
quest.
little reason to be at odds, wouldn't you agree? The House of the Hearth could stand to be more open with those who have worked so closely with us in the past. As for the issue at hand, it hardly relates to any ulterior motive. To be frank, it all stems from a certain rumor circulating around the House of the Hearth. It's an internal matter.
Okay.
What sort of
Interesting.
rumor?
A rumor that a certain phantom child is hiding away.
Phantom
in the House of
child?
the
What?
Hearth.
A phantom child?
What? Okay.
Ooh, just hearing the name is giving Paimon the creeps.
A spirit that should have long ceased to exist is lurking in the shadows of the House of the Hearth.
Right.
So I decided to bring the children to Poisson before continuing to investigate the situation. I expect I should be able to track down the spirit fairly quickly. After that, it's just a matter of resolving the situation, if you will. It shouldn't be much trouble at all.
I see.
If you're curious, or if you still have some concerns, it might be advisable to stick around for a few days. I'm sure the children would be exceedingly pleased to welcome some visitors.
Why did she say, like, these nice things, but just in a mean way?
Lenny, I'll leave
Oh,
you
not
to
mean,
entertain your
menacing,
guests.
you know?
I have some matters
It
to
sounds
attend to.
threatening.
Of course, Father.
And why is she called Father? Should I know that already? I feel like I should know that. Why is she called Father?
It has long been a dream of mine to invite you to our home and introduce you to my other siblings.
Here's the thing. I remember my Fontaine, like, predictions video, and in that I predicted that the knave would be, like, she would turn on, the, Saritsa. I predict she would turn on the Saritsa and, like, join us, because there was something, I think it was in Scaramouche's voice lines, I think. It was Scaramouche's or Tartaglia's. I think it was Scaramouche's voice lines about her, like, disagreeing or, like, not having much loyalty, etc. Something like that. So that led me to that theory. So I wonder if this is going to come into any
You're quite well known
sort
in
of
the
reality
organization
here.
already. A lot of people have been talking about you, especially after everything with the prophecy. If you're willing, why don't you stay a while and have a little chat with us?
Alright. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway.
Well, we could go to
Let's be
Natlan,
clear,
but, you know.
We're just gonna be there as guests, okay? Don't get any funny. Oh, wait a second. For your guests, that probably means we'll be treated to lots of yummy food, right?
Of course. During our stay
Is this
in
a common
Poisson,
thing? Do
we've
other
been
people
helping
say
out the
that,
locals with some
like,
fishing.
her voice is
We bring
different?
quite the bounty every day. In fact, today is the perfect chance for me to show you what I can do in the kitchen. Let's go. I'll take you to where we're staying.
Okay. Interesting. Oh. Oh. No TP. Did I ever do the Navia story quest? No, I've not done the story quest for my favourite character in the game. That is quite funny. Down here? Looks like a little table.
We rented this house from one of the locals to use as a temporary base.
Such a goofy little
I'll
house.
come back later and tidy up a bit. After that, it should be all ready for you to stay in tonight.
Awesome, thanks. So,
We always get this free
down to
accommodation,
now?
don't we?
Well, when I happened to run into you two earlier,
No wonder we have so
I
much
was
more.
actually in the middle of distributing some supplies.
Bet we don't even pay
With
taxes.
this many people staying in Poisson, we have to bring in outside supplies every now and then. I should probably make sure the rest of these provisions get delivered. Otherwise, people might start to get antsy.
Okay, we'll come with. There are all sorts of rumors about your organization floating around out there. Paimon's not sure if she could even take a wild guess as to what's true and what's not. Like now that we finally have the chance
Are
to
there?
stay in the life of the house, we can take a good look at
Something
how
related to
you're living.
Canria, perhaps?
Well, you're more than welcome to come along. Just follow me.
I did also start the like world quest, the crazy world quest in this area in Petrichor. Oh damn, 87%. Yeah, I've started this world quest and got to the Sea of Bygone Eras. I'm in this area as well that I've started exploring. I've not done any of the quests here though, so no spoilers. Where am I going? Oh, here. But yeah, I mean, it's been pretty cool so far. It's been interesting. It seems like the main sort of thing of the update, even. Like, they've released a new area. It's almost like the Enkanomiya of this, or the chasm
Linny,
of
finally
this
here.
region.
The supplies. I'm assuming you've...
Brought them with me? Yep, here you go. Hello? Something caught your eye?
Me?
It's the Traveler in Paimon!
What's Paimon done? She's not done shit.
No way! Come here, everyone! Hurry! The Traveler and Paimon are here!
One at a time, please. Don't crowd around them all at once. We don't want to scare off our guests now, do we?
We're famous.
Alright! Gotta say, Paimon didn't realize we
I feel
were
like
this
we always
famous.
enter a region and then, like, by the end of it, we're famous there. It seems to always be the case.
Father and Linny have told us so much about you.
Father told us about how you helped Linny. According to her, you're a trustworthy friend. And as far as she's concerned, that's pretty much the highest compliment we've ever heard her give. As you can imagine, everyone's been very curious about you.
Well, thank you very much for your curiosity.
So strong that he can move a mountain with his bare hands.
I was on Twitter like a few minutes ago, and somebody was saying like about the Traveler's strength, and somebody was saying like, apparently there's discussions about the Traveler not being that strong, and I was like, I want to make a tier list just so I can put the Traveler at number 1 because he's fucking powerful, bro. Like he is strong.
I heard Paimon eats so much that she can clean out the entire pantry at Hotel Tabor in just 3 days. Wait a second, that's the rumor you heard about Paimon? Oh, not cool at all.
Just that she's a glutton.
Oh wait, when guests visit, you're supposed to give them gifts and stuff, right? Oh, we don't need something like that.
Unless you've got more,
we
eh?
don't have anything to give to you. Come on, we insist. I can give you some of my new potions.
I don't think I've ever drank a potion in this
And
game.
by that, I mean
Ever.
or actual
Has
poison.
anyone?
I've got both. Huh? Or maybe Shaplo can teach you guys about stealth. He's super good at it. He's never been caught.
That's so random.
Ah, now that's not a bad idea. I know you usually prefer to fight head on, but
Is
it
this
never hurts
like
to expand your
supposed
bag
to
of
be
tricks, right?
foreshadowing for
When it
later?
comes to eliminating your enemies, staying quiet can go a long way.
This feels like an
I would
Arlecchino
know.
thing. This feels like what Arlecchino
I
does.
was poisoned not too long ago, and I'm still dealing with the after effects. So I'm not quite as good as I was before, but I can still give you some pointers.
Wait. When you said gift, I didn't think you meant.
Well, we're not supposed to be drinking it,
That's
Paimon.
tactics.
Her voice was so much better than usual, and then she's just
Those
ruined
are
it.
the best things we can give you. You don't like 'em?
What about
Ooh,
a
how about
croissant
this?
in
Tell me that you
poisson?
know someone
It
who really
rhymes.
loves
I
you,
think it would be
and
cool. Give me a
we'll teach 'em
croissant.
a lesson for you.
A good, you know what? A croissant, like cut in half with Nutella on the inside.
All right,
Oh,
Bolt, sell
oh,
well.
is that much better?
I think that's
Is
enough
there much
suggestions
better?
for now. When it comes to being a good
A pancake with
host, it's the
Nutella. No,
thought that
that's
counts.
better actually. Yeah. But they're
We
both
don't
good.
need a
They're both
physical
good.
gift to make our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestions
Your
after
presence is enough
suggestions
of a
might make them more annoyed
present.
than anything. I would
So
say your
wise.
enthusiasm has certainly gotten
I think it was Kung Fu
close.
Panda. Taught me that one.
Awesome! It's been so long since we've had guests to play with. If there's anything
So are
you need,
these
just let us know.
part of the House of Hearth? These
Yeah,
children.
Especially if it's poison
What?
Lots of potions for that.
You don't need to poison me.
We'll talk to you all later. We've still got supplies to distribute.
So these are the House of the Hearth people. I'm guessing Chapleau is one as well?
Bye.
These seem a bit old to be part of an orphanage. I won't lie to you. So I don't really know exactly what it's like.
Lenny, about all that poison and stuff tactics talk just now.
Scared you, did it?
That was a good delivery.
That kind of talk comes with being part of the House of the Hearth. When Foltz was really young, he strangled all of his
What?
siblings. Just out of curiosity. He was labeled a dangerous problem child.
Well, no fucking shit. What? Excuse me? Bro, I bet there are like so many reaction videos to this moment. Because what the fuck? Strangled all his family pets. Oh my god. You fucking menace. I should kick you off of this shit.
Elwar has an unnatural obsession with potions. Father has
This
forbidden
is so
her
much
from
more
the
tame.
concoction she comes up with, but she still tries to test them in secret. You really have to keep an eye on that one.
Oh, that's the one we have to keep an eye on. That one. The one that just likes to mess about with some potions every now and then. That one strangled his fucking pets. Like, what? These are not equivalents.
Chapleau is around my age. While I'm mainly responsible for collecting intelligence, he handles surveillance.
My
He's
god.
very passionate about his work and has no reservations about taking on some very difficult missions. I know you.
I'm
two
so,
probably aren't
like,
used to that,
shocked.
but I can promise you they only had the best of intentions. Things like stealth tactics.
Fontaine is
developments, and
honestly, like,
poisons,
the biggest
they really mean a
shock
lot to them.
in all of
They were just
Genshin.
trying to share the best of what they could offer. That's all.
They have, like, the most outlandish things that they just drop so casually. Like, I'm no longer thinking, like, oh, do I have to be up there? Do I? I don't know where I'm being. That, like, quest, the Archon quest, when you first get into, Fontaine, really feels so tame. When I was so shocked when they, like, killed off just a random ass NPC. I was so shocked. It feels so tame now.
Filio,
They really upped the
supplies are
ante.
here.
Thanks. And who are these two? Outsiders?
Okay, don't call me an outsider, bitch. Thank you. Okay, outsider, I feel like is not a great term into that, considering it feels like that's what they call the bad people that invade to
Allow
that.
me to introduce you.
I
This is
don't want
the
to be
traveler
associated. I
and
just want to get
pilot.
my sibling get out. All right,
Oh,
whilst
what a
helping
famous
people.
duo I've been hearing so much about.
You
It's
should have
nice to
done.
meet you. I heard you've traveled to all sorts of places. Is
Do you know
that
what? This
true?
is so nice that we're getting like this appreciation and recognition in Fontaine, because you know Natlin are going to be so shut off from the rest of the world that they're not going to know who we are. And then we're going to go to Snezhnaya and they're going to know who we are for all the wrong reasons. And they'll be like, who is this? Who is this bloody, you know, so and so? I will not say these nasty words. I don't know who this is. I would say yes, but I think that means I can't do the story quest. Sadly, I think.
Of course, we're making our way.
And obviously that's the point of the stream, so it feels,
Oh,
you know,
good for you.
like a bit of an
You must be
obligation.
pretty familiar with Fontaine by now, then.
Fairly,
Have you
yeah.
Seen the new opera that started running
Nope.
recently? I think it's called.
I only saw an opera once,
4,000
and
Years?
someone died, and there was a huge, like, criminal case about it,
Oh,
so
this is the first we've heard of it.
don't think I'm too eager to get back on the
It
grind
sounds like it's going to be fantastic.
of watching
Uh,
operas,
From
guess.
what I've been able to tell from the posters, anyway. You should definitely check it out if you
Well,
have the
if the
time.
posters say so. God,
And
can't
there's
possibly be
the
bad.
Blind Maiden too. That one is supposed to have audience interaction.
That's a
Sounds
pantomime.
pretty interesting. After this mission is over, I think I'll go get a manicure.
Oh, maybe I should dye my hair. Wonder how much it'll cost.
Why can't you do that in the game? Why can't I make the traveler have, like, you know, blue hair or something?
Is it just Paimon, or do these two seem much easier to get along with than the others? Looks like the House of the Hearth has some normal members after all.
Well, I mean, there was the kid that strangled his family pets, but, you know,
I heard
whatever.
that.
Oh,
That was nice! What do you mean?
I'm
That's a
guessing
nice
you're referring
thing.
to Foltz and the others. Yeah, we're definitely not all like them.
I bet those crazies are practically foaming at the mouth right now.
Like
I'm
that one
sure they
background
just
character in
can't
Avatar,
wait to get back to
The Last
Snatch 9 and
Airbender.
carry out the plan.
Koshi Island. You know the one I'm
That's
talking
enough,
about.
Filio.
You know the one.
Don't talk about family members behind their back, right? Whatever. Let's go.
Alright.
Guess this is goodbye then. If you ever have some time, we should go see the opera together.
Sick one.
Well, that's it for the supplies. We should probably head back as well.
Why do you sound so defeated? You weren't defeated. This
well,
was
they
fine.
don't seem too happy with each other. Seems like there could be something more going on here. You're right.
Okay.
We're only here as guests after all.
Oh, because that stopped us from meddling in people's business before. We literally go around just asking for our sister, and then we end up helping everybody. We always meddle in people's business. Not that it's a bad thing, but we are some meddlers. that is our shtick.
So, what do you think of the members you've met so far? Well, Father is always encouraging us to be strong-willed and independent. So if there's one thing we've got, it's people who aren't afraid to speak their mind. Well, I should probably get cooking.
I don't really want to
Wanna
hear the
join?
mind of the child that strangled his family pets.
Then let's head out.
Just me, though? Just
Uh-huh.
me? Just me.
Fremine, what are you
Hello.
doing here?
You good, mate? Just staring into a box.
Well,
Hey, nice to see you again.
oh, you too. I heard you're here as guests of House of the Hearth. Welcome.
Alright,
We were
don't
just
sound
going
too
to make
fucking
some
happy.
food. Why don't you come along? I could use some help in the kitchen, and I seem to remember you mentioning you wanted to make seafood soup for the traveler in Paimon.
Seafood soup?
You know, I'm not a fan
I'm
of seafood.
drooling already.
It's not really for me.
Looking for something just now, Fremine? Maybe I can help.
You know, even like fish.
Nothing.
As an Englishman, fish and
I
chips.
just wanted to see if
I
there's
like a
any
bad
extra
sausage.
supplies.
You know, a bad sausage and chips. Oof. Bad sausages are nice, you know. They are
We've got
nice.
some left over. What do you need?
There's a cheeky little meal at the beach,
Food
innit?
and water, and some clean cloth, if possible.
No problem. Give me a second here. Food, water. Wait a minute. What do you need all of those for? You're not on any missions as far as I'm aware, and you were just going to come eat with us. So what's this all about?
I thought I'd grab an extra portion because I get hungry at
Is
night.
he going through puberty or something?
Could be because I'm growing, you know, and
Fremine, you remember what I told you? You're not like me. Your lying skills still need some work. Tell me what's going on.
It feels like he's trying to feed someone.
Is it really bad enough that you have to keep it from your own brother?
Maybe it'll be better if we gave them some space.
This is the first time I've seen that kind of look on your face. Whatever happened, does it have something to do with Father?
yes,
Okay. Is Alakino
just follow me.
Is Alakino gonna go bat? Is she going batshit crazy? I'm down for batshit crazy arc. I would prefer her to just turn on the Saritsa though. Partly because that means my prediction is correct, and that's another point for me.
Oh, and you've brought some friends with you this time.
I knew that she was
My name's
feeding
Lynn.
someone.
I
I
grew up
knew
in the
it.
House of the Hearth. And
Is that a
you
Melusine
are-
or a child?
Hi, Lenny.
Or a child?
I'm also a child of the House of the Hearth, just like you.
This voice feels Anyone else? Anyone else? No?
You can call me Clairvy.
Clervy. They
Clairvy?
put a lot of work into the model for this person. Are they going to be
Nice meet
important?
you. Does that name ring any bells, Lenny?
No, not at all. That's not a name we have on our roster, I'm sure of it. What I'm not sure of, though, is how she managed
And that
to sneak
necklace.
in.
We're not going to just ignore that, are we?
She must be the phantom child Father's been
Oh,
searching
yeah, of
for.
course.
From the looks of it, I'm guessing you were the one that found her, Fremine. You, haven't told Father, have you?
No, I haven't told anyone. I've just been...
That's
keeping
the
her
kind of
hidden.
weird part, though.
For how long?
About half a month.
Just say a couple weeks, mate.
So
Say a
ever
fortnight.
Since we got to Poisson, then. Do you have any idea what you're doing?
I know what I'm doing.
Really? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find. If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished.
Feels like an unhealthy
You know
relationship.
the rules of the house, Fremine. I know you do. Father doesn't tolerate any form of betrayal. So why are you doing
And
this?
yet I'm predicting her to betray. Okay, so I'm just wrong.
I've thought it through.
I'm predicting her to betray the
I just
Saritas, so
can't hand her over like that.
I feel like I should retract that prediction now.
Don't you remember last year? Sheplo nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. He wasn't able to get back before the poison started taking effect, and not a single person was there to help him. That night,
Okay.
while I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him. I opened my eyes, but I couldn't find the source of the voice.
That seems
I
really
thought
odd.
Maybe I was just hearing things, but I went to look for him anyway. Luckily,
Something about
I got there with enough time to
desire
save
being
his
carried
life.
in the water?
That
We've
feeling
seen
of
that kind
being
of thing
haunted,
before.
Of hearing voices. It's happened many times in the House of the Hearth. I'm sure you've noticed.
So what you're saying is, that was her? She was the one who spoke to you that night?
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of
Oh,
the Hearth,
okay.
I don't think there's any other possibility. If
So you know she's a spirit and just casually chilling with a spirit?
Or an actual child. I would have acted without a second thought, because that's what Father ordered us to do. But she's been living with us, helping us from the shadows all this time. I think that makes her family. I couldn't just hand her over to be dealt with. Not when there's so much we still don't know.
Hmm.
So what's your plan then? You can't keep her here forever. Someone is bound to find out eventually.
I haven't thought that far yet. I don't want to disobey an order from Father, but I also don't want to put Clairvy in danger.
Come with
Okay.
me. There are a couple things I'd like to
Is
say
it not
to you.
odd that there's just a spirit here? I'm guessing we're going to learn more about her. Like where she comes from, who she is and everything. It just feels very odd right now.
Those two sure care a lot about each other. Well, they got a funny way of showing it. From where Paimon was floating, it sure seemed like they were about to bite each other's heads off.
Did it?
No way. They have a really deep bond. I could tell right away, because I also have a friend like that. I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last. The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine.
Why'd you just say
No
stuff so
one can get
creepy?
out alive.
I'm sorry, Lenny. I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
Oh really? You didn't mean to? Cause I for one
Uh-oh.
wish you did.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, when we were younger, you didn't call me Linny. You called me brother, just like Lynette. We grew up together, the three of us. We were all orphans, all rescued by Father. Of all the siblings, and later on, when you started calling me Linny, I wasn't actually surprised. After all,
They're growing
Lynette and I are
distant?
related by blood. We've had to depend on each other to survive long before we joined the house.
Lenny,
The darkest and most difficult moments of
Oh.
my life happened before you and I had ever met.
They're trying to go
I'm
deep
sure
now.
That's true for you as well. Even so, Fremine, we've stood
For an
by each other
Arlecchino
for
story
all these
quest,
years now, and to me,
it's
that
all
means
very
more than
Linny,
blood.
you know?
You and Lynette are the most important people in my life. No one can replace you. So I won't let you face anything alone.
Okay.
Not
I
if
think
I
we're trying to
can
like
help it.
instill the value of the House of the Hearth
Oh,
so that we
looks
know
like things are
what
getting kinda heated
Arlecchino
between Lenny and
feels
Fremine.
like.
Maybe we should go check on them.
But then she says all this shit like, you know, not about betrayal. Can I find this? Where's this Scaramouche voice line? I'm not making this up, am I? Scaramouche, profile, voiceover. Where's that Arlecchino? His Arlecchino voice line. About the
Wolf in
knave.
sheep's clothing. To exert a higher level of control over people, she puts on a graceful and cordial front.
Okay.
Most of those who have seen her true crazy self have gone poof.
Okay. Tartaglia? Is it his? I think it's his voice line. Where's the knave? The knave.
Look, I've got nothing against people who have their own agendas. I myself joined the Fatui to get more experience. in
See?
combat,
See?
But I don't like her at all. If she stood to benefit from betraying others, she'd turn against the
See?
Tsundere in a heartbeat. There isn't a sane bone in her body.
And here's the thing. Is she so unbelievably sane? But there isn't a sane bone in her body? Right? And the House of the Hearth ideals are all about, like, don't betray people. Or don't betray each other. But if she stood to benefit from betraying others, then she'd turn against her Sarita in a heartbeat. So she's fine to betray. So is this like a do as I say, not as I
Hope
do?
we aren't interrupting anything. Like a... Oh, wait a minute, Fremine. You're not crying, are you? Is everything
Oh,
alright?
bring up him crying then. That'll make it better, won't it?
Everything's fine. Thanks for asking.
Yo, kid, are you crying? What a fucking loser. What a
We've been
baby.
through so much
That's not gonna help him.
together, so if there's anything we can do to help, just say the word.
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests should trouble themselves with. In fact, it might be better if your stay ended here.
Oh, cheers, we haven't even fucking slept, mate.
What are you getting at, Traveler?
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate.
I would say
Trying to
that
say,
is the opposite.
isn't it? I just thank you.
When you're
I'm
like
so
having
hoping
to
to keep you
display
out.
this perfect
But
ideal
even if I could
family
think
that
of some
isn't
other
what you
reason to
actually
turn you
are,
away, I'm
it just
not sure I
turns
could convince
worse, you know?
I know things could turn dangerous, so I promise you this. From now on, I'll protect you like my life depends on it.
Oh, so you didn't do it fucking before, mate? I saved this whole bloody nation. And only now?
Well, back to the matter
Well,
at hand.
cheers.
If we don't plan on handing Clairvy over to Father, then our only other option is to solve the mystery of her identity before Father is able to track her down.
Have you tried
That
asking?
means finding
'Cause
out
I-
where she
personally,
came from and what
not
she's
asked
doing
yet.
here.
So,
Then we can send her on her merry way and pretend like none of this ever happened.
I've tried that already.
And
okay, well,
And
fair enough then. I take back my
I
criticism.
tried taking her somewhere really far away, but after some time, she just reappeared. She even came with us all the way to Poisson. It seems like wherever the house is.
Oh, so she was here
she
before the House of
follows.
the Hearth. Oh, it was in Poissons, I mean, sorry.
I don't know much about spirits. Do you two have any ideas?
We've met a couple.
Let's see here.
That hill.
Paimon remembers hearing something like, if you fulfill a spirit's last wish before they died, they'll let go of whatever's keeping them here and return to the ley lines. Oh, it's just that Paimon doesn't really remember where she heard that, so it's not
I think that was
guaranteed to
in
work or anything.
Liyue.
Well, sounds like it's worth a shot. Guess that means we should go ask her about her wish. But first, Fremine, I need you to promise me something.
What is it?
I need you to promise me that this will stay between the two of us. We're the masterminds behind this whole thing. No one
Oh,
else gets involved.
it's probably
do
not
that
a good
for me?
idea, is it? I can't
Of
imagine
course,
that's good to
alright.
say.
Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids. Fist bump on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Why did they turn the whole body to fist bump?
I swear.
Hey, Lynette's here.
Whoa!
Lynette!
But what a surprise!
Least surprising Lynette moment.
What brings you here, dear sister?
Mm-hmm.
And, when exactly did you get here?
Uh-oh.
You're an idiot, brother. And you too, Fremine. You three,
Hey, bro.
traveler.
Whoa, 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 whoa! I'm not involved. I'm not involved. Keep me out of it. I'm not a part of this,
What did
bro.
we do?
Yeah, what did we
I've
do? We
seen
didn't do
Claire be
shit.
around the House of the Hearth before. Hadn't seen her in
We didn't do
person,
shit.
So I figured she must not have come with us. But it turns out you were just hiding her. I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than steering clear of the situation, I'd rather fully join in.
Yeah, makes sense.
If you don't agree, I'll have no choice but to report everything back to Father. Simple as that.
You're not giving us much wiggle room here, Lynette. Well, I guess
As if
we're
you're
all
gonna
in
say
this
no
together
anyway.
then. After we
There's
talk to
literally no
Claire,
reason to
we'll
say
figure
no.
out our next move. There's no time to lose. Let's go.
I mean, I am interested in
Take it
who
easy.
Clovey is. Clovey? Clovey. Clovey.
I'm
Something
full.
like that.
Thank you for bringing me this food, you guys. She said she's full, but the food doesn't look like it's even been touched.
True. Can't eat. Can't
That's
eat.
right. Based on what I've been able to observe, it doesn't seem like Clairvy can interact with the physical world at all. Still, when she's presented with food, she'll always linger around it for a good little while. Maybe, in her mind, she really is eating those things.
Does she know that she has already passed away?
I've tried to ask her, but she didn't answer. My guess is that she's just as confused as we are. Or maybe
So she has an
doesn't
affinity
understand
for
the question
not
at all.
answering.
Claire,
Useful.
if you've got some time, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Sure. Oh, another new friend. Hi, I'm Clairvy.
Hello.
Claire,
Yo.
how did you join the House of the Hearth?
Huh? Isn't it the same for everybody? The knave brings you here and then you can't leave.
Oh,
It's just that
you can't
your
leave.
name, it's not on the roster. And I've never seen you before.
The roster? Oh, I get it now. I think there might be some things you don't know about this place.
Oh, here we learn the deep dark secrets of Arlecchino.
They're not as nice as they look. They say they keep a roster, but it's not complete.
Okay.
There are a lot
Whoa.
of people who aren't on it.
Now we're getting interesting.
In this house, some people are family and other people are just test subjects. Those kinds of people aren't ever going to get a place on the roster. Unless it's the roster of people who've been executed.
What?
Wait, does that mean the knave...
Is there anyone that can vouch for you?
No one alive?
Perry. She's my best friend. She's the only one I trust in this
Perry.
place.
Oh, this isn't gonna be Perinary, is it? This is Perinary?
Have either of you heard of that name
Have
before?
I interpreted Perinary wrong?
No.
Me neither.
Clairvy, Perry. Neither of those names are on the roster.
An odd amount of names are ding an E.
It seems like she's telling the truth. Either that, or this kid's already got a bag of tricks bigger than mine. Maybe we should try a different approach. Clairvy, do you have a wish?
A wish?
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing
Bro,
out
this
the
is
candles,
crazy,
and
no?
your wish is...
I hope she doesn't just disappear. I don't think she will. They've put too much effort in the model.
To go outside, where the sun can find me. That's it? Well, that sounds easy enough.
I feel like it won't be.
The house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
Hmm.
Okay, time to divide and conquer. Listen up. I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clairvy outside and bring her somewhere with sunlight. Lynette,
Okay.
try and find the list of executions that Clairvy was talking about, and see if her name is on it. Fremine, you stay in Poisson. We can't be the only ones who've had run-ins with Clairvy. I need you to collect intel on everything she's said and done.
Understood.
I'll try my best.
What about us? What should we do?
I really
So are these guys
appreciate
gonna
your
end
willingness
up
to help, but
being like,
this is a
hey,
family matter.
Alekino,
I don't
turns
wanna
out she's
drag
not
you in
actually
too
that great.
deep. It's
Guys,
too
you were
risky.
right all along. Is that gonna happen?
Let me think. Since Father considers you to be guests, maybe you could stick by her side for a little while. You don't need to do anything except keep up some nice, casual conversation.
Ah, Paimon gets it. You want us to distract her.
I'll give you a magic bird. If Father suspects
What?
her, all you need to do is release it when she's not
Casually, I'll give you this magic
It'll
bird.
alert me that something's wrong.
Yeah, I have a magic bird. You want it?
Of course, that's only as a last resort. If Father doesn't seem to notice us, there's no need to make contact. We'll reconvene here tonight after all's said and done. If the worst case scenario happens and we're discovered, just tell Father everything. We're not going to let our guests get punished for our own actions. That's where we draw the line. You too. Okay, this is where we part. Father should be at the beach nearby.
This will be interesting now, getting to have a conversation with her.
I really hope this goes well. No, it has to go well. That's the only way this can get resolved.
Okay. An odd one-liner. I feel like, is that the daily commissions done? It is. I'm continuing anyway, but... I mean, I'll just go here. Do 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 do. We go to the seaside to look for the Knave, the Canave. I'll look for the Canave. Bird. I mean, I feel like we're gonna get some. This is either gonna like have a crazy reveal, or it's just gonna be kind of chill and casual, like tying up loose ends. Oh, here's Tartaglia. I know which one it's gonna be now.
It's the Knave. And... child! Hey, aren't you supposed to be in Snezhnaya recuperating? What are you still...
Oh, it's
Oh.
you two. I didn't expect to run into you here.
Do you still have your
I was
vision?
unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial Sea. After I woke up, I realized I was being taken back to Snezhnaya. And well, I couldn't have that now, could I? Not when I've still got unfinished business here in Fontaine.
What unfinished business?
So, I mustered up all my strength and made the journey back on my own.
What sort of unfinished business are we
Thank
talking
you.
here?
They ask questions
It
I
has to do with
ask.
Skirk,
Wow.
My master.
Oh.
I really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time I got back, she had already left. I still have so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the Knave to help me track her down.
I made a theory
She must
about
have left
this
behind
where
some traces
she's
from her time in
in
Fontaine.
Natlin. Or she's from Natlin at least.
Oh, okay. So, have you found any clues?
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences can still manage to escape our purview.
Well, you managed to get records on my sister even, so...
Basically, unless Master feels there's a need to meet with me, she's not going to be found. But that problem has an easy fix. I just need to become stronger, and then...
Paimon thinks you should focus on getting better first.
Nah, focus on getting stronger, mate. It's more badass.
the worst of it is over. It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was. She gave me a bunch of random potions to drink. They didn't go down easy, let me tell you. Pain and chills all over.
She seems like a much better person than the strangling child. That's for sure.
And that's good, because it looks like I really do have to head back this time. The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Oh no.
Project Stuja?
Project Stuja. Stuja. I'm looking it up. Stuja. A dark ambient artist from Siberia in the northern reaches of Russia. Okay, I mean, I know where Siberia is. Okay. It's just an artist. Oh, a music artist. See, looking these things up usually give you a pretty good idea of something. But this doesn't. Yeah. Is there anything else that Shuza could be? It all just seems like the artist. Okay. I mean, my best guess is because it's Siberia. It's something to do with, like, a long winter. Thimble winter, basically. Which I think is possible.
Yeah, that's the one. I heard Regrador's involved too. I'm not looking forward to having to listen to all his monologuing, that's for sure. Hey, helping Linny and the others brush up on their fighting skills would be far more interesting. If you and I could spar, that would be even better.
Hang on.
I've been waiting for a chance to see you go all out.
That would be cool. I'm trying to pause the stream. The chat I accidentally skipped. I heard Regrador's involved too. I'm not looking forward to having to listen to all his monologuing, that's for sure. Maybe a way to stay in Fontaine a little longer. I should know who that is. That is one of the Fatui Harbingers, isn't it? Pantalone, yeah, okay. Yeah. The weak guy. Yeah, I mean, So, they have a Project Stuja. And I think this is us getting a hint at Snezhnaya and their Archon quest really early on.
Besides, considering how
although I think I already have a pretty good idea of what this is going to be.
Being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries. What a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
One I could do without, I'd say.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're...
Casually trash talking their colleagues behind their backs. Hang on, here's an idea. What is Thimble Winter in Slavic mythology? There's nothing here. It should be though. Like Eternal Winter? Russia's Eternal Winter. Apparently this is a movie. Orak Tel. Oh? Okay. Orak Tel. I believe it is a movie. Their Eternal Winter. It's like Thimble Winter, no? No, okay. That's a shame. I would have thought I could find like at least just a name on it. Anyway.
So, dear guests of the House of the Hearth.
Maybe it's not that.
I owe the visit.
Well, we just, right. We're super close to Linny and the others, but we still don't know much about you.
Just remind me of Hyperborea, is what I feel like
Is that so?
Snezhnaya's
Introductions have already been
ancient
made,
civilization was.
Oh, one from a short introduction. At least tell us.
Oh, okay, so
something
I
a
don't know
little
this.
extra,
I was
right?
worried if I did or
Why do you
didn't.
call yourself father?
Huh, good question. I'd also like to know.
The
Even he
fact
doesn't
that you
know.
have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful. Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success. And we can't have that. Now can we?
Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some expert sidestepping right there.
Not
Well,
really.
If there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
Wait, don't go.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'd also like to hear the answer to this. I've met some of the members of your organization, and they all seem
One
like
gave you
really good
potions.
kids. They actually
No, they
reminded me of
don't.
Tonya and Tusser.
They
By the
shouldn't.
way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know, I won't let you off easy.
And why would I betray them?
Her house or child's
You've already
brothers?
betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you?
Oh.
At least, that's what I heard.
Oh? Okay.
Okay, I admit. That's just what the old man told me. The rooster, I mean.
The rooster. Oh, that's the pool guy. Genshin. The rooster. Yeah, Pulcinella. Okay, I was right. The little weird nose guy. It doesn't surprise me.
Did you really do something bad to those kids?
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster had to say.
Uh-oh.
Care to enlighten me?
Well, nothing much. Just some stuff about you taking out many other members of the House of the Hearth, and even going so far to attack your own family.
Oh.
I see.
Oh, based on your reaction, I'm guessing it's all a bunch of lies.
Based on our reaction, I think it's
Hardly.
true.
I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase, but I suppose he didn't say anything untrue. Although, it would be more accurate to say that there is a certain level
I mean,
of
Pulcinella is
prejudice
weaker
in
than Arlecchino, right?
But I don't intend to clear that up just yet. Prejudice has a funny way of concealing the real truth behind certain things, an attribute that I find to be quite advantageous. Call yourself a Fontanian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things, when the real truth is that this is simply the land where I was raised.
You're not actually from Fontaine? But then why did you try to help out with the prophecy and everything?
Wait,
I
what?
was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontanian simply made it easier to operate.
Wait, where are you from?
People would hardly suspect a fellow Fontanian of having any ulterior motives. Who wouldn't want to save their homeland after all?
It do be the knave and Tartaggles. Little gremlin looking fool. Rooster's like 6th, I think. I think he's 5th. I think he's 5th. Because Scaramouche's 6th.
The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth.
Hello, Tong Chunk. Been a while.
You wanted
How's it going?
extra information, didn't you? There you go. I hope that satisfied your curiosity.
Okay. Did she say where she was from there? Let me... This is why it's beneficial to stream. Let me go back real quick, just check. Involved by... Okay. Okay, so she didn't say where she was from. Ali's from Schnez. Oh, okay. Odd.
So, you stayed in Fontaine for the kids. I guess I was wrong to believe you'd betray them. Apologies. Looks like I was
Well,
holding on to
it
some
seems like she
tenderness for
has,
myself.
though. She's a
Good.
bad person.
Like I said,
All
I
the two
recognize
Harbingers are
when
bad.
others have
Every single one.
misconceptions of
Even Tartaglia is a bad person. He literally tried to kill everyone in Leeway. Like,
Actually,
you
while I
know,
was
he's not
recuperating
cool.
at the House of the Hearth, there was was something else that really caught my attention. I heard that
Okay.
members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar, and the loser has to back down.
Of course, you'd think so.
Seems pretty cool if you ask me. Would also give them plenty of opportunities to hone their skills.
Well, that's
Sounds
only a
promising for you.
recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly so friendly.
What?
The losing party would lose everything, including their life.
They were that high stakes? Whew, at least that's not a thing anymore.
Well, the current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm
I wonder
a
if
bit jealous,
Alikino was a
actually.
part of this.
You've got so many family members around you,
Like,
and you even get to live
orphanage at one point, and there was a knave before her who was the father, and then they were, maybe she had to kill them because it was like one of these disputes, like she disagreed with him and she had to kill him, just because that's the rules of it all. I wonder if that's
Having a
at
lot
all
of
the
family
case.
around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Once Tonya and Tusser enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure you'll understand.
It's been a while, lol. I'm good. How about you? I mean, the weather's been really nice for once. It's been pretty cool. I am pretty busy with trying to finish uni in the next couple weeks, and then I'm done, which means I can get back into making videos, I guess. You know, not every Fatui is evil. Looking at that one in Inazuma and the one in the chasm. Not necessarily the Fatui are all evil. The Fatui are all doing bad stuff, but they could just be, you know, kind of indoctrinated into that. The Fatui Harbingers are all evil, though. The Harbingers definitely are, because they have power. They can say no if they want to, and they can do something else. Have you not watched the video? What video? I don't know what video.
Just imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
What's wrong with that? Get your hair dyed.
Okay. I get the picture. Well, would you look at the time? I should probably get going. Traveler, Paimon, I'm not sure where our paths will cross next. The next
Probably
time we run into
Natlin.
each other,
I have a
we should definitely
feeling
try and find some
Skirk
time
is
to
from
spar.
Natlin, and he's going to be there.
Again, maybe this is a conversation we can have when you look.
I mean, he could very easily just come back in Shiznaya, but I just have a feeling about Skirk in Natlin.
All right.
It's not a feeling,
Well,
it's actually...
thanks for everything, Arlecchino.
Did I release that video? Was that script? There were so many scripts I've written in the past few months that I scrapped because I didn't think they were worthy of a video. Was that one I scrapped, or did I make a video on that? Skirk... I think Skirk's from Natlin. I think I made a video on it, I think.
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say we can call ourselves...
I think it was my most recent one.
I like the sound of that.
Can't believe they need
Well,
one more
I'm off.
Gnosis. It's so
See
crazy.
you all some other time.
We should probably get going too. Do you want to head back with us?
Oh? You want me to leave so soon?
No.
Oh,
You can stay.
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around for a bit. I have some things to think about. Apologies for not attending to you like a proper host.
The song Burning in
Keep her
Embers.
distracted
Big
until
law like
nightfall.
massive.
Good thing Child was there to
The
keep
song Burning in
conversation
Embers?
going. You don't think she suspected anything, do you? Oh, I wonder if Liddy ran into any issues. Let's hurry back and see how everything went.
Is that not the big Fatui one? Let me check. Burning in the Embers. Full animated short 2 weeks ago. No. I have not. Do I watch this now? Do you want me to just take a quick break to watch this? I want to see more of Skirk, such a cool character. Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely see more of Skirk. There's definitely more of Skirk to see. And the thing is Skirk's now introduced, like, Verfolnir and Sotolugi. And so, because of that, you kind of feel like you need to get through more of Skirk so that you can then get through yeah, you can get through Skirk so that you can then be introduced to these new characters, which makes me think Skirk probably has to come in for Natlin. I feel like. So massive lore drop for Arla. Should I watch it now? I can take a break from this just to watch that. It's, what, 7 minutes long? 7 minutes? 7 minutes. This is how out of date I am with the Genshin community. Oh wait, is this Poisson? Oh, this is in Poisson. See, I always make more videos on content I watch, and I'm not watching much Genshin, considering I'm not even watching that, which is why I'm making so little. So I really need to get back into... Honestly, my priority should be getting back into watching Genshin, because then I'm just gonna want to make videos on it too. Entirely to you, worth it in my opinion. Alright. Let me see. I'll let me change what's capturing. You can see this, yeah? Is it visible? I think there's quite a bit of a delay. I'll have to give it a second. Song burning in the embers. Full animated short Genshin Impact. Hashtag Genshin Impact. Okay, I can see it. Hopefully it's not too quiet. Let's see.
You were born into this world all alone. But
Oh, are we going
here
fairy
in the
tale?
House of the Hearth.
So apologies for this. I'm just gonna get this out of the way. I'm gonna be thinking a lot as we go through this, and so I might pause it just to, like, kind of let my thoughts out. Let's say. Here in the House of the Hearth, you will grow up to be strong. So this feels like a fairy tale we're doing.
You will grow up to be strong. Your goal is to learn, to compete, to defeat all your brothers and sisters in battle, and become king.
Oh, that's her.
Where's Perware? Didn't she want to hear the story?
Excuse me,
Perware.
Mother. She's doing a funeral for her spider.
That child.
Oh, that's her real name, Perware.
Maybe her curse is flaring up again. Clairvy, see to her.
Oh, okay.
She has a curse. This is like a full anime, bro. This is the closest I've gotten to watching an anime.
You want some?
Sure.
Clearly. So it seems like I was somewhat
Spiders
on the right path with her being part of the House of the Hearth at first. I don't know if the rest of it will end up being true, where she, like, ends up killing the father.
don't eat cake.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Birds are from their cage. Sunbeams fill
They even have a whole song for this.
foliage. Flames grow with immortal courage.
So they were like besties.
I hope you won't be chained
Okay,
by
cool.
fate. Nothing to fear, so go alone.
Do mothers usually argue with their daughters?
I heard that in Snezhnaya, colored light dances in the sky at night. When we're grown up, shall we go see it together?
And she's dead. This is cool, though. Wait, this must have been crazy then. If this came out 2 weeks ago, when the story quest came out, it must have been crazy to see, like, Clairvy show up and everything. I bet that was like a crazy thing. Entirely up to you, worth in my opinion. Yes. I'm holding back so much lore in my chat right now. I appreciate it, I appreciate it. I'll get to it, I'm sure.
You will be a great king.
Why? Wait, what? Hang on. Let me go back here. Okay, so I didn't miss anything. It's just a crazy fucking... Whoa. But her phantom ghost, like her spirit, is her as a kid. But she grew up.
A great king.
I mean, I thought Alakina would have to kill someone. I didn't think it was her. Why is she being so nice?
I'm sorry. Thank you.
What the fuck? They do know how to do a good animation. I won't lie. They do know how to do a good animation. So what the fuck has happened? Oh. Who is that?
I should have pruned this flower long ago,
Wait, what?
not waited till it wilts.
Well, this isn't
How
the
grotesque.
Sarisa. But I don't know who it
Wouldn't
could
you
be.
agree?
Is this the original father? Okay. It must be the original father.
Innocence and kindness are such beautiful qualities. Sadly, they're all so useless!
Okay. Yeah, they know how to do good animation, don't they? That'll be explained in the story quest. Mother of Clove. Oh, original Harbinger. Oh, okay. So I was right. The original Knave was what I was originally thinking. I thought it was the original Knave / the original father. But I'm guessing it's the original Harbinger.
A bird tied down will never fly the nest. You are no exception.
I still want to know why she had to kill Clervy.
Don't fall asleep. The way is long and the gloom is deep. Embers glowed in the heart. Still
Surrender. Let your mother guide you, and you shall
okay.
become the one true king!
I see. She's a mother. She's a mother. She just got crazy power up. See, that is such an anime thing. As somebody who doesn't watch anime, I feel like that is anime. It's like they're getting fucked over, but then they just have this emotional motivating moment, and it's like suddenly they just can't even be touched. Crazy power. This is Goku going Super Saiyan. Holy shit! What the fuck? What the fuck? Is it too loud? Original Navy, yes, my bad. Cloud Death will be explained. It was pretty sad. They always have these kind of sad things in Fontaine. Fontaine went way sadder. I think it's too loud. Hopefully this is better. Oh! What the fuck? What the fuck? The music was just really loud. She's in prison?
She killed the Harbinger? Shh.
The dancing lights that she wanted to see, or Clervy wanted to see with her.
Her Majesty the Tsaritsa has decreed as follows.
Oh?
I hereby pardon your crimes and bestow on...
Oh my god. Scaramouche, listen, your El Capitano? Dottore? No, that's not Dottore. Sorry, who is that? Fuck, the Canarian. He's the leader, I know. I can't remember his name. Piero. Mother got sent. Oh, she got sent, bro. She got sent.
Upon you a new name. This title and its legacy of bloodshed are now yours to bear. My poor, mad, cursed knave.
Who's this? It's not Linny, is it?
Come with me. I will raise you as my child, like a strict and unfeeling father.
I see. Well, that's how she got a name. Well, that was... Well, thank you for telling me that. I really appreciate it. Because, yeah, that's really useful to have seen. Wow. I don't know what to think. Scar looks so silly. He does. Shouldn't he not have to wear that? Because he can't feel. He's a puppet, right? He's not real. I don't think he can feel heat. Oh, cold. Fremine. Oh, it's Fremine? Fremine wasn't the first, was he? At least I think it is. Yeah, big lord. Let me look at Fremine. Let me see his eyes. That'll be the indicator. No, Fremine has different coloured eyes. Fremine's eyes are like purple. Purpley blue. Yeah, he's... I don't think that's him. I don't know who that is. No idea. Damn. Well... I feel like I can't just go back into this. Yeah. Fun fact, the flowers seen in the trailer are Lumidu spells, and according to the law they mean separation and the desire to be reunited. I feel like I can't really go into that yet until I've done this story quest where you say I'll learn why she had to kill Clervy. I think once I get that information I can analyze and like think about it properly, you know? I think it's more like for like ceremonial occasion, not cause she a cold mechanic. Oh, right, I see. Maybe. Just the kind of clothes they wear. It is weird though. Like, I wonder what's the Tsaritsa's idea for who she brings into the Harbingers, right? Because the Harbingers, ultimately, they're trying to get the Gnosis so that she can rewrite fate and everything, and she can take out Celestia. But, like, you know, Alekino has no desire to do this.
Lenny, how did everything go?
It doesn't seem like she has any desire to rewrite fate or anything like that. But I don't really know what she has an idea for.
Clervy can't go into the sunlight.
Because she's a ghost.
Everything was fine at first. She followed me up to the surface just like I told her.
But why is she a child?
But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished.
She was older.
I turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... No, it wouldn't be her wish if that were the case. Well, we could always try pushing her into it.
True, non-corporeal.
True.
I've pretty much tried it all already. Nothing worked. Eventually, the sun went down, so all I could do was bring her back here. How did it go with you, Lynette?
Good. I've got the list. It's right here.
Really? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's take a look.
So this is all from before Alikino was in charge.
Oh, that's a lot of pages.
Alikino's voice lines tell us that she would betray the Saritsu if she wanted to. I mean, that was my theory all along. I won't go through her voice lines yet because I feel like it might spoil. So I'm going to hold off.
We can each take a section. Here.
But I did make in the Fontaine prediction video, I had predicted Alikino would betray. It doesn't seem like she will anymore. Or at least yet. Maybe once we get to Snezhnaya, we'll like have to try and convince some of the Harbingers to like go with us. Like Tartaglia would probably do it. Scaramouche already has. Alikino might. I think Alikino would. I don't know who else would. We've not really... Like, all the other Harbingers we've met... I say all the other Harbingers we've met. We've not really met any others. La Signora is dead. So, that's a bit hard. There's Dottore, who will not change. There's no way of that. Horror. Landos. Lapuyadi. Jimbo. I definitely said, like, half of those correct.
Guy has a huge scar on his face. He's kind of giving Paimon the creeps.
Oh, well, that's lovely.
I've met him before. The scar is from an injury he received during a mission. I still remember him joking with me about it. He said any future lover would take one look at him and then lose all interest.
I feel like we could rope Demoiselle for some reason, though. Demoiselle? Who? Demoiselle? Columbina? The maiden? Columbina?
Did he say anything else?
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. He said no, and that's where our conversation ended. It was only later that I learned he really did have someone he liked. He risked everything to escape so he could be with her, but it didn't work.
Oh, God.
One day, Father asked to see him.
You're not allowed to leave?
Well, I never saw him again after that.
Wait, so that means the knave, she...
It may seem cruel, but it's just one of the rules of the house.
What, not allowed to
Betrayal
leave?
is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. So, if you do try to leave, you pay with your life.
Oh my God. Damn. Well.
Her name's not here, huh? Well, that's not too surprising. It doesn't seem like this list is complete. It only contains records dating back around 5 years.
Well, that's not enough at all, is it?
Our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything out? Fremine.
Sorry. I was thinking about something. I managed to talk to quite a few people, but I couldn't help but notice that the atmosphere in the house was a little... strange.
Strange how?
Strange.
Yeah, I mean, I know there have been arguments in the past, times when people haven't gotten along. Chaplot and Filiol are a good example of that.
Oh, those are two of the people that we met while delivering supplies. Paimon can see how
Is that on one of the
they
Harbingers? Am I getting the names wrong? Let me consult the interwebs. I think her name's Columbina, the maiden.
Interests seem to be pretty different as well.
She'll have another name, but... I mean, I think at least.
That's to be expected, actually. Father brought it as members of the House of the Hearth. We're also considered part of the Fatui. Certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves.
I think I need to,
People
like, start
Chaplot
skipping through a
and
bit of this
Fultz
more.
are loyal to Father and her vision. They're proud to be part of the Fatui.
These kinds of conflicts have always been there.
Well...
This is just telling me about how they're not allowed to
Just feels
betray.
like things have gotten worse lately.
Which is
Phil
clearly
and
some kind of
others,
foreshadowing for
It seemed
Arlecchino.
like they were meeting in secret to talk about something. I can't say for sure, but I think they've met Clairvy.
You think she's been inciting them to act out?
No, not exactly. But I wouldn't be surprised if she said something to them about the darkness in the house and how deep it runs. She's told me about it before. Experiments being run on children. People being used as pawns on the battlefield without so much as the strength to survive.
And they just believed all that? Without any evidence?
Seems true, though. Yeah, either Columbina or Marionette. House of the Hearth backstory. Yeah. Columbina or Marionette. I mean, she's one of the... She's like number 3, isn't she? There's Piero, Dottore, and Columbina. And then it's Arlecchino, Pulcinella, Scaramouche. I can't remember who's after that. Somebody, then La Signora, Pantalone, Tartaglia. Oh no, Il Capitano? Oh no, wait, Il Capitano must be high up, no? Maybe he isn't.
Clairvy's
Yeah, I don't know.
words probably gave them the excuse they were looking for. Whether they actually believe
Child
them
is
to be
last.
true is secondary.
I remember that.
This is all because of Project Stuja, isn't it?
Oh, do we get to hear about this?
Oh, hold on a second. What's this Project Stuja all about, huh? This is the second time it's come up now.
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the details either.
Hmm.
I only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrader have been working on together. Apparently, it has to do with the Fatui's strategic plan for the future.
The Rooster and Regrader. Well, the Regrader is Pantalone, who's the rich dude. I don't remember what the Rooster's deal is. Pulcinella. What's he about? Do we know? I feel like he's the one we know maybe the least about. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's got to be something about... It doesn't have to be something about money, I guess. It could just be tactics and get the money guy into that. Scara, then Dottore? No. Dottore's second. Scarra's not that high. I think Scaramouche is 6th, but Scaramouche obviously became a god, briefly. It wouldn't make sense if, like, Dottore was doing all these experiments with Scaramouche if Scaramouche was stronger. All of the Fatui having 2 names gets so confusing all the time. Yeah, because they have, like, a real name. Then they get a new name, but then they also get a code name. Like a title. For some reason.
Because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis, we now have the honor of playing a key role in Project Stuja.
Wait, but isn't that a good thing?
I don't think
Key
so.
role is just another way of saying dangerous role. To us, the whole thing is an inconvenience. Father thinks so too, but she's in no position to refuse. Their plan isn't exactly unreasonable, and they've been funneling the house a lot of funding.
Which is why you're in this underground shithole,
It's
of
just
course.
that we'll lose a lot of members in the process. Participating in the plan, it's an honor in name only. What they're really trying to do is subdue us. The existence of an intelligence organization outside their control makes them feel uneasy.
Okay, super complicated top secret Fatui business aside, what does all of this have to do with the conflicts you were talking about earlier? Paimon doesn't get the connection.
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't overlook the power of... I thought
blah, blah, blah,
resolving
blah.
the Clairvy situation would make everything go back to normal, but it looks like things are more...
We can only focus
get
on
it.
one situation at a time.
You're right. Well, it's getting... Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filial and the others. Good work today, everyone. Have a good
I
night,
get the point.
and I'll see you tomorrow.
I want to get back into the juicy conversations. Big Love Choppo. Georgie! George, are you here? Grudgeon. God, what a name, eh? That's a throwback. Grudgeon. The knave, Fatui's name, Alikino, new name, Podori, real name. Yeah, I don't know why they changed their actual name. Or have a real name. And then also have a title. Seems a bit odd. Where am I going? Up here? Yo.
I'm always looking forward to an early night, but she can't sleep at all.
Just sleep, mate. Close your eyes.
Hey, you don't think the knave will be...
Blah, 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 blah. Whatever.
actually get angry? Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler?
I'm just here popping in to say keep it up. Thanks, man. You're saying keep it up. There's not much to keep up. I've not really done much in a long ass time. I finished, yesterday was my last lecture. So I'm done, other than, well, I've got assignments to finish uni with for the next couple weeks. And then I'm done with uni. It's all over, finally.
Oh, well,
and then I might be going back into making videos. I might do a few funny moments videos. Alright, Paimon, calm down, fuck me. I was looking at some footage the other day of playing Lethal Company, was pretty funny. And then we also recorded a little bit of The Escapists 2. I don't know if you've ever played that game. It was just really funny. I want to play some more of it though. I don't think I played enough of it to make a full video, but I'd love to play more of it. Because that shit was, that was funny. It was really fun. I loved that. I was playing with, you've probably seen him in the Discord as Haz. You need to meet him. He's so funny, bro. We were playing The Escapist, and every time he got into a room, he just started beating people up. The longest time I went without him trying to kill me was like 5 minutes, and he comes back with a baseball bat and just starts whacking me. I don't know if it's actually funny, but I was crying laughing. I need to actually check the footage to see if it would genuinely be like funny to other people. Sometimes you just get in those moods where you find everything funny, and I don't know if it was one of them. Oh my god, it's a ghost!
Quick, let's catch up with her before anyone sees.
We have to follow the ghost. Where is she? Oh, there. Come here! And why are you the child version of yourself instead of like the adult version? Because you died as an adult, I think. Almost she just disappears. I can't disappear. Where's that fucking power? Actually, I say that. I'm pretty sure Yellen basically just did. I think I can disappear. Where we going, bro? You can't see the sun though. Oh, but it's nighttime. I guess you can just chill. Can you chill?
Oh, look, she stopped.
I guess she is chill. Hello. Yes, sir, about time that's done with. Uni. We'll make some bangers. I gotta run, but love you, bro. Speak soon. I love you, man. Come back anytime. Always drop a message if you ever want to play some games. Always down. Yeah, hopefully be done with uni very soon. I gotta get on that. But instead I decided to do this instead.
I opened the window while no one was looking. Look how pretty the outside is.
Open the window? What?
If only I could have more than this.
Alakino had a window in her prison cell.
You probably think I'm being silly.
To see the lights.
All this hopeless resisting. It's better to dream of what I could have than try to make it a reality, right? Please, help us get on the same page here, Clary. We need you to tell us what you know. Can you do that? Sure. Although, after you hear all this...
Will I? I feel like I know it now.
regret that decision.
Athos, no way. Nick, you missed George by like 30 seconds. I so badly want to explain her existence, but then I'm just a little shit for everyone. Well, I think she's about to do that now.
Everyone in this family is nothing more than a tool.
Seems true.
Something to be used and exploited.
Yeah.
We're all expendable, including me.
Apparently, she killed you.
You get to stick around. Lose your value. You're
The
handed over to
doctor?
Experimented on, I'm given a fate worse than death. I've seen it happen again and again, and I've had enough.
The Doctor is kind of a not very nice, kind of a dickhead. Didn't miss you watching anime. Okay, buddy, right. It was this fucking short. Okay, you listen here. Her existence only gets properly explained at the end. Oh, so she's just gonna dance around it?
You're saying the knave did all that?
Yes, but not Alikino.
That doesn't seem like something she would do. She's scary and all, but it seems like even she has lines she wouldn't cross.
Am I crazy, or has Paimon's voice gone back to, like, closer to the original, which I much prefer? She is less annoying.
They all think of her like a real mother.
See, it's not Alikino. Not father.
She doesn't deserve that title. She's disgraced it and tarnished it. And if I had things my way, I'd never
Caught
see her
red-handed.
again.
Bro! I have to. It's part of my job, you know? It's a job, is what it is. That's it. If it wasn't my job, I wouldn't do it. That's totally what the situation is.
If only Perry were here.
It was good, though.
Understand?
It was a sick animation.
Also, Paimon's getting a strange feeling. It almost feels like she's not really here with us. Paimon can't tell if she's actually talking to us or if she's mistaken us for someone else.
No, she knows it's us, I think.
In any case, it seems like she really needs someone to talk to. We should keep her company for a little longer. She looks so young. But it seems
Is
like
this
she's been
like
through a lot.
her before she became an adult and died?
I should close the window. Ooh, look at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret? I heard that if you look up at the night sky and
Okay, maybe she does think that we're Alikino.
it's supposed to be super pretty.
Maybe she is crazy.
Prettier than the moon tonight.
Yo, OG Paimon is back? It really feels like OG Paimon is back. And I love it.
Perry and I promised each other that once we're older, we're gonna go see it together.
Oh, okay, so she doesn't think we're Alikino.
But I can't find her. I'm worried she's also been... No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot.
And she also killed Mother, so, you know.
We should really go talk to Mother, but we just fought.
To be fair, I would call her Mother
Doesn't
too.
want to see me.
I mean, what? Huh?
I'm too scared
What's
to
going on?
face her. What should I do?
So I think she thinks who we are. But she obviously thinks she thinks she's like inside or something, because she's talking about a window. When we're
Paimon
bloody
really doesn't understand
stood
what's going
outside.
on with her. Well, let's head back. We've got an early morning tomorrow.
All right.
So this is
looks
kind
like
of
we're all
trippy.
here. Let's go ahead with the plan.
Oh? What is it?
What makes you ask that?
Well, we kind of ran into Claire.
Well, the old Doctor and the old
That's what she
Knave definitely did.
We met the doctor back in Sumeru. He's super dangerous. And he's
Super
done all
dangerous.
sorts of bad things.
No bad things.
It's possible that Father and the Doctor have had certain dealings, but I don't think Father would work with him.
No, but the Doctor did work with Scaramouche. You hated him. Don't give me the straight ass face. What's that for, huh? She didn't know anything. Her being a spirit causes her to forget stuff.
We're not really on the same side, so there's not a lot of trust between them. That doesn't exactly set the stage for a successful partnership. I did hear, though, that when Father first became a Harbinger, the Doctor offered to work with the House of the Hearth. Father rejected most of his proposals, except for one. It had to do with some sort of secret experiment.
Secret experiment?
This isn't the Scaramouche one, is it?
Could that be what Clairvy was talking about?
I don't think it's the Clervy one.
I don't think so.
Because it's before Alikino was the Knave.
Itself, but I do know it's an entirely independent operation. The doctor only proposed a direction for the research. That was the extent of his involvement. I still don't think that counts as working together. The details of the experiment are confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants. That doesn't seem to be the case with the situation Clairvy referred to. I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods, and I'm not asking you to. But I am asking you to trust us on this. The House of the Hearth has its own principles. There are certain lines we're not willing to cross.
It's a redstone oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, dearie me. So, guys, I think that's the end of the stream. Thanks for hanging out. Fuck's sake.
Alright, that's good to hear at least.
Not Blaze Gator.
Clairvy seems to think the knave and the doctor work together
Oh,
to
no.
do something horrible. If that turned out to be true, Paimon doesn't know how he would even face you guys.
Everyone's showing up today. True.
It doesn't seem
Where's,
like Clairvy is lying either.
Oh, fuck. Who's that guy? When we first started doing funny moment streams, there was that guy who, like, came to chat. And you were like, no, wait, it's Mr. Boost. I can't remember what his name is. When's the full movie? What full movie? What full movie?
The easiest thing to do would be just ask the knave directly, but Paimon doesn't think she'd tell us.
I feel like watching that video is almost like spoiled this story quest, because now I know like there's two different knaves.
Lynette, you're with me.
So I kind of know the
Renee,
answer
you know what to
on
do.
some part,
Be on your guard, everyone.
but I don't know everything.
Let's get
Like I don't know why Alekino killed Clairvy or anything. But it feels like at least a bit of a spoiler, at least. Endorsty! That's the one! What a legend as Endorsty was. The original OG viewer. I wonder where he is now. If only he could see how far we've come. Stopped making Funny Moments videos. I was watching like some clips last night of The Escapists and Lethal Company. It could be a video. I think I maybe would need a little bit more. Maybe not Lethal Company. I think there's footage on that I just haven't edited. My Minecraft movie? Oh, wait, there was a Minecraft... The one you're talking about had the full movie made. There was a Minecraft trailer that didn't get made into a full movie, though. Because all the... in quotes, actors... just got ice cream. Because we were fucking 12 or whatever it was. So... There was some ice cream truck going around and everyone was like, oh, no way. And they all just went outside and got ice cream and just never came back to finish the recording. It's a taster into part of it. That's true. It's definitely, like, gave a new perspective on this that I wouldn't have without it. When Halo? I mean, I've done a Halo video.
I must say, you look a bit pale. Did you have trouble?
Like, there's another 2 weeks of assignments at uni before I've got, like, infinite free time.
Perhaps if you had less on your mind, you'd be able to absolve yourself of such troubles. So what are you planning to do now? Catch up on some sleep? Or should I give you some time to rack your brain for a topic to discuss before I ask any questions?
Alright,
Although I must
bitch.
profess to being curious. Without child here, how do you plan on distracting me?
Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark? How does she know?
You?
No.
Good one. But, no, we were just...
A critical failure in deception.
Looks like you could have used some extra time to think. No matter. If you don't have any other plans, why don't you accompany me somewhere?
I can't believe Blazegator showed up. Knave kind of bad. Nick. This Athos guy.
I'll be sure to steer clear of any scheming children.
The ocean breeze was sure nice today.
Children
She's called
always think
father.
They can hide things from the grown-ups, but nothing gets past me. Least of all, a little scheming. I think I'll let them have at it for a little longer.
But I will not be calling her
I'm
daddy.
very patient. Well, I'll leave you to think things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia.
Oh, that's the big place.
Good things come to children who do as they're told.
Alright, though.
So
Okay,
I do hope you
weird.
decide to tag along, if only for your friends' sakes.
I'm not a child, bro. I will whoop your ass.
What should we do?
Don't you dare look at me like that
She
again.
clearly knows about everything
Kinky.
we've been doing, and Paimon doesn't think it'd be a stretch to say she was threatening us just now.
No, we shouldn't release the pigeon. But apparently I have to.
Oh, good idea. Hopefully he sees it in time. Well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia. Paimon doesn't want to find out what happens if we don't show up. Based on
What
the
skin is
maid
that?
was
What do you
saying
mean?
just now, it sure didn't seem like it'd be anything good.
What skin set for what? I'm confused. How are you, Blaze? Are you still playing Ark? Navy's a good DPS, bad alignment. Bad alignment. I mean, I got Arlecchino now. I'll do as I'm told, Nick. I need like a fucking water, like a spray water bottle, just to spray on you when you're like this, or a hose you down. Such a sub, bro. Nave can be called daddy and mummy. I mean,
Okay, then
not
we
for me.
probably shouldn't keep her
Clearly
waiting.
many people's type. People who want to be donned. Where's it's similar to Yelan. It's the same thing with Yelan. Will or Wizzo always has a big thing with Yelan. Personally, Navi and Yaimiko is a bit of me. Well, you know, Zhongli, yeah. Now that's what we like. This is another like Yelan and Arlecchino thing. Just a fucking MILF. That's basically it. All I've done for the last 8 years play dinosaur games. How are you? You have not carried on playing Ark for eight more. Come on. There's no way you've continued playing Ark. I refuse to believe it. And now I kind of want to play Ark. I now suddenly kind of want to re-download it. Actually, I probably still have it downloaded. Yellen is mummy.
Seeing as we
Hey,
still have
for some people.
time before my meeting, we might as well enjoy some pleasant
I
conversation.
just
while
realized
we wait.
this shit can be clipped, and I should, like, not say this shit when it can get out of context.
I'm glad to see you get along with my children. Being surrounded by good companions is necessary for a child's development.
And you didn't get that.
Planning on doing anything to them, are you?
I will
assume
kill
you're
you.
Referring to Lenny, Lynette, and Fremine, although there's that situation with Filial and Nentoy as well. It appears quite a few people have been acting out lately.
Maybe almost as if you're not a good person? Maybe as if you're almost not good to them? Maybe almost as if you threaten with murdering them if they don't do exactly what they're told. I don't know, could just be me though. They re-released it in December? I heard it barely runs. Oh yeah. Was that as late as recent as December? Yeah, it's like got upgraded graphics. Isn't it just on the island though? It runs pretty good. It had issues right at release though. Does it run now then? They fixed it?
No matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who betray the house meet the same fate. There are no exceptions.
Did you betray the house?
You're going to kill them?
Oh, are you here to beg for their lives? I'm sorry to disappoint, but the rules of the house change for no one. In my organization, everyone is responsible for their own actions.
But don't you care about them at all? They really respect you. They even call you father. You must feel something for them.
Any organization in which feelings come before principles is one destined for ruin. The House of the Hearth is hardly an exception. You
What
could
if-
say our principles are more stringent than most.
Bitch.
Perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least. As our
You gotta just
guests,
go around
you
killing
two
people.
will not be
I'll
held
take my sword
accountable
out.
along with them.
Fucking come at me, 1v1 right now.
I would imagine Linny, Lynette, and Fremine will be able to keep their lives. As for Filial, Nentoy, and the others, I'm afraid there's little I can do. They can try to escape, but once you know our secrets, there's no...
What if I just ran really far and you just don't find me ever again? You know? Like TBH, what if I just go somewhere else where you can't get to me? What if I just go to Raiden Shogun, work for her? She'll protect me. She's stronger than you. Why run when can fly? The knave. With a lot of risks. Fair enough, not willing to buy it a fourth time though. Oh, that's true. You bought it on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation, didn't you? Yikes. Yeah, it's good now. They've released SE and Isla now. SE? What's SE again? That's not Scorched Earth, is it? It might be Scorched Earth. But it's Ark and it eats time. True. Even with the rates up, it just takes forever. Oh, the neighbor will find you. No. What if you go to the Abyss? You go to the Abyss? Probably not. When do all these anime characters do feet all of them have shoes? I don't think that's true. I don't think they do all have shoes.
But that's awful.
Ah,
Doesn't Ayaka have, like, sandals or something?
out of consideration for my guests.
Not that I'm looking,
suppose
but...
I could turn a blind eye for a little longer. If Linny and
I just
the
remember
others
that
managed
because
to
she was,
dispose
like,
of
in that
Clairview
water,
time,
wasn't she, for some
all
reason? I was like,
evidence of
but you're
their
getting bloody
wrongdoing
toes
would
wet,
be
mate.
lost. In that case, I could hardly punish them for something I couldn't prove. If their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other
So she
hand,
knows
all
about
will be
Clairview,
held
even a
accountable,
name.
and the punishment will be severe. Of course. Oh, and here, I believe this belongs to you. Do try and keep better track of it next time.
What the
It
fuck?
takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this. It would be such a pity if you were to lose it.
Why is she trying to just girl boss on me? Please stop.
Where did you get that?
Well,
I cannot take
I'm
this
afraid
girl
that's all
bossing.
the time we have to chat. Now, for the matter at hand. I asked you to meet me here because I have business at the Palais Mermonia. It has nothing to do with you, but I think it would be prudent for you to stick by my side for the time being. There will well,
Okay.
time to go.
What business is this going to be? You going to go to Nouvellette? No shoes DLC? I'd buy. Ayaka wears socks. Nahida is closest with shoeless shoes. Nahida is also like 2 years old. Where's Ayaka? I don't even have her. Oh, she does have some. Yeah, but socks. Never mind.
A blade.
Damn, are they smart enough to... They are smart enough. Good on them. Wait, Ito, his toes are out. No way. Let's go. This is a dub. Oh yeah, baby. Now this is what I'm talking about.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
Alright, heading out. Best of luck. Thanks, Blazegator. And stop playing fucking Ark, you loser. You know, grow up. Play something cool like... I don't know, like Mario Kart. Play Mario Kart. That's cooler. Itos. Itos? Can you hear that motorbike? I bet he's gonna crash with his massive cock weighing him
It's been a
down.
while,
To
Monsieur
be honest, if he's
Neverett.
revving it like that. There's no excuse, he must have one.
I must say, I wasn't expecting my meeting request to be approved quite so quickly. The Palais Mermonia operates with an efficiency worthy.
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such as yourself
Okay.
should be afforded the proper level of respect.
Nouvellette could fuck you up, by the way. Nouvellette would kill you.
Although,
Just
if I
saying.
may speak plainly, I must confess that I did not anticipate we would have the occasion to meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis. I see you brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well. If I may inquire as to the purpose of your visit.
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. There is, however, an outstanding matter that I would like to see resolved before I go. It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything.
Oh, great, we don't
in
have to
this
read it.
proposal.
It's not reading simulator, let's go! +1 Genshin Impact, -1 Football Manager. You could kill 3 out of 5 Archons, in my opinion. Raiden Shogun would kill him. Nahida's a bit too inexperienced and young, so maybe Nahida couldn't.
I understand your request.
I mean, we're talking without the
However,
Gnosis.
At the risk of causing offense,
They get way
I must
weaker.
admit that I fail to see why you would wish for such a thing.
What about... who else? I mean, Farina, obviously. He kills. No questions asked. Venti, he probably kills. Zhongli. Zhongli fucks him up. Zhongli fucked up like a million gods in Liyue, mate. Zhongli fucks him up. Only with... he wouldn't is Focalor and Raiden. Focalor's dead. Yeah, Focalor's dead. Gnosis affects their powers? Yeah. Gnosis gives him a massive power boost. They're way weaker without it.
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Neuvillette, so allow me to use water as an analogy. A family is like a large body of water with countless rivers flowing in and out. As someone who watches over this system, I would hope that each river that flows from the source will eventually reach the ocean. Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up along the way, disappearing into the ground and leaving nothing but a barren riverbed behind. Not all rivers are destined to reach the ocean.
Okay.
But I would not
Metaphor
see their
Queen, let's
existence
go.
rendered
Slay.
meaningless. I believe the water that flows within them is simply meant for a different destination, like a field in need of irrigation. Or perhaps the glass of a
Is that a
still
Yappuccino you're
water-tasting
drinking over there?
enthusiast.
I can see the Yappuccino from here.
Did you get any of that, Traveler?
Your
Nope.
words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
It may have been tainted at one point in time, but not to worry. I'll make sure it's strained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form.
I seem to recall there being a transactional aspect to your proposal. Perhaps you could expound on that?
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine. And, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
I presume I can take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my desk?
Tartuffe? Ah, that thief who embezzled funds from all those charities, you mean? My deepest condolences to his family, but without any evidence, I cannot imagine how the House of the Hearth might have been involved in his passing.
Oh, but you did kill him.
Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I'm sure certain measures could be taken to reduce the frequency of such troubles.
You choose your words carefully indeed. In that case, I'm inclined to accept your proposal.
My thanks for your generosity, Monsieur Neuvillette. Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for you to enjoy. I do
Oh, how
hope I
lovely.
get the chance to hear your impressions. Perhaps at our next meeting? Yes?
Wow, rate my water.
I trust you would not overlook your commitment in the meantime.
He gave Alikino pointers on metaphors. The killing was her trailer, if I recall correctly. The killing?
All right, Traveler Paimon.
The
Time
killing?
to go.
What killing? Me when I'm confused? No. Another cutscene, blah 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 blah.
So, what exactly were you talking about back there? Paimon only heard you mention some rivers, a large...
You really want to know?
Okay. Are you gonna explain it in reality?
Paimon really hopes everything's go...
I guess not.
Oh, Paimon recognizes that look. You've got your thinking cap on, don't you, Traveler?
Thinking cap. Well, she's trying to kill people. Yeah, we should fucking beat her up, mate. Oh, it's the dude with the scar on his face.
Oh, shoot. Are you alright?
But that means he's still alive.
I'm so sorry. I was so focused on selling these papers, I wasn't looking where I was going. Well,
So Alikino didn't
let
kill
me
him.
make it up to you at least.
He's
Oh,
alive!
you don't have to give us anything.
Rate her bath. Nick. Nick. Come on now. Really? Really?
Please, I want to. It's not like I'm short on supply. All the extras will be useless come tomorrow anyway. It's my fault, really.
Fuck's sake, rate my bath water.
More than I can chew.
Oh, you
What's
degenerate.
going on here?
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend here on accident.
Probably a
I should
5.
probably get going, actually, so...
Probably a 5.
Hold on.
Oh.
Of course, I'm happy to compensate you with Mora. It's just... I don't have any on me at the moment.
I'll take 3 papers.
Oh! Thank you for your patronage. If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day.
It seems like he doesn't
Probably
know
just
her.
take on a smaller inventory though, right? I'm getting married soon, so sometimes it's hard to not get ahead of myself. Anyway,
Oh, so he found his
I
true
should head
love that he wanted to
Goodbye.
find.
Well, now
But he
that
doesn't
my
remember
affairs are
her.
settled, we should take the boat back
But
to
she
Poisson.
does.
We've even acquired some light reading to enjoy along the way.
Wait, so she doesn't kill them, she just takes away their memories of the House of the Hearth, which means that they can live freely elsewhere because now they don't have all the intel and all the important information that the House of the Hearth gives them as an intelligence organization. So then they can be free to live their life. So she's not just killing people randomly. Alakino, a good person? Challenge maybe possible?
Stick around for a little longer. Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Poisson on an empty stomach.
L take? Oh, because of 0 out of 10? Hey, I said at least a 5. I was generous, okay? All will be explained eventually. My dearest... Excuse me? Excuse me?
It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the situation in your favor. I'm sorry to ruin your fantasy, but your efforts are meaningless. That being said, I could be persuaded to give Linny some
She could
extra
be
time.
persuaded.
I just have one condition. If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite curious about Claire V.
You
are
did
not?
kill her.
And
So...
my relationship
I
with her.
forgot about that. Actually, maybe she's not a good person.
Wait,
Hmm.
why are you being so generous all of a sudden? You're not gonna ask us to do something bad, are you?
I don't want to do something bad,
You
personally.
overestimate
I'm a good
yourself.
person.
You don't have the talent for bad things.
What do you mean, talent? Okay, you don't have the talent to be bad as fuck, bitch. How about that?
Then what can you possibly...
The most important consideration in a negotiation
Yeah, I went
is
there.
that both sides receive something.
Persuasion. Roll a d20.
Demands and threats only get you so far. Wonderful. Here it is.
Alright, I don't need a close-up on her lips. Thank you.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
Okay, sounds normal enough. But what do you mean, when the time comes? When is that supposed to be?
That is for you to decide. Then we have a deal. Follow me.
Okay. I mean, I feel like the story quest is nearly done. I think we're nearly towards, like, we're gonna have to fight Arlecchino. Like, let's not kid ourselves. That's very clearly going to happen.
Take it easy.
So she's got to have some freak out moment soon.
Take it easy.
But then again, they've also not revealed about the whole... Wait, how... I just realized, how the fuck does she take memories? What the fuck? How does she do this? Really? You really gonna do that to me? This is out of bounds? But this is fine. I do? What? Oh, bad as... Okay, right. Nick. Really? I know it's hot outside right now, but do you really have to be in so much heat?
Somewhere long
It's a lovely
forgotten,
day, and you could just
It used to
appreciate
be a
that.
grand building.
The beauty of
Now it's
nature.
more
You know, natural beauty. Oh, this is the building that she destroyed when she was fucking crazy.
Anymore, nor does anyone care about what once happened here. Although, this place does have something to do with the story I'm about to tell you. It was before I became a harbinger, and before Linny and the others joined the House of the Hearth. Due to certain events, I first killed...
What are the certain events? Tell me, bitch.
And this is where it all happened.
What's Mother Clervy's biological mother, I wonder? It seems like it. It sounds it. It's a bit difficult when they always say fucking... She calls herself Mother as a title.
Now, allow me to explain Clervy's side of the story first. I'll start from the beginning.
It's to do with her curse. Oh yeah, I wonder if her going crazy is to do with her curse. They've not explained her curse
Clervy
yet.
was 6 years
Whoa.
old when she was brought by her mother, Crucibina, to live in the House of the Hearth.
Crucibina.
From the outside, it seemed like a fairy tale. A thriving family made up of kind adults and friendly children.
I'm literally enjoying the views right now. That's not because you're looking out the kino, is it? Right? Right? It's because you're looking out the window. That's it, right? You got a window, a big window there that you're looking out of. Is that it?
Crucibina was the knave at that time. And
Okay, so it was a biological mother.
her control. She was Clervy's mother.
Oh, yeah,
by blood,
it is.
but she was also the mother to all the children in the house. Clervy was happy here for a time. But she quickly realized that being part of this family wasn't a fairy tale at all.
She's not going to be
It was
like,
kind of purgatory.
hey, Alekino, I prefer you as my daughter. Fuck Clervy.
Purgatory?
That's not going to happen, is it?
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Tevat. But as for how to raise them, that depends entirely on the person
Bro.
in charge.
I understand why she's called Mother now. Holy shit. Crucibina is original knave. Here comes all the realizations. It seems like this is the lore drop you get before the big fight. This is what this feels like. Is this game a talking simulator? Honestly, it's not far off. I've not had to do any combat at all, I don't think. No, I haven't.
Crucibina came up with a novel idea. She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the house the child who proved themselves most worthy of inheriting her title.
I see.
It's difficult to estimate the number of children who died or were maimed in the process. There's little I can say about the ones who died.
Get memed.
The ones that emerged with permanent injuries, on the other hand, well, they still served a purpose.
As test subjects for the doctor?
Over to the doctor
Yeah.
to be experimented on, or sent away on dangerous missions.
Honestly, kind of a cold
Nothing
name, I'm
more
not gonna
than
lie.
tools
The
to be
Doctor.
used and then discarded.
So those were the experiments Clervy was talking about. But what actually happened to her?
You killed
said
her.
that Clervy was Crucibina's daughter, so if Clervy tried to convince her to stop what she was doing, Crucibina probably would have listened, right?
Despite being Clervy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter.
Okay.
She forced Clervy to join the House of the Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother, to prove that she treated all her children equally.
Oh, so she's a massive fucking bitch. She's a slag, is what she's saying.
Clervy did
Just say
try
she's a
to convince her
slag.
mother to change
You
her
could have said that
ways,
way few words.
to no avail.
Way fewer words.
After her efforts failed, the only other
Clervy's
option
mum
to
was a
rise up
slag.
and try to fight back.
I beat her ass.
Fortunately, the other children had already been thoroughly indoctrinated into the illusion of happiness Crucibina had created.
I see.
Of course, there was one exception. Someone Clervy's age who knew the
that's
truth
you.
about the House of the Hearth. Her name was Peruware.
Perriware. Perriware. Least silly French name. Perriware.
Wait, the friend that Clervy mentioned?
Doctor Who. Okay, bruh. You're so addicted to that show. Ildatore is the doctor in Italian, if I recall correctly. Very original Hoyo. Yeah? I think so. Ildatore, yeah.
Friend, huh? I suppose we can call her that for now.
Well, Ildatore
Clairvy
is
was a
the,
cheerful and passionate person with
No,
a
no.
tenacious spirit.
Ildatore is Spanish, isn't it?
Peruere, on the
I think
other hand,
Ildatore
was
is Spanish.
rather cold-blooded. Her
You are
cold-blooded
emo.
nature allowed her
I
to
see.
through Crucibina's facade.
Oh, no wonder Nick loves you
It
so
was
much.
also this cold-bloodedness that prevented her from acting against it. At least at first. While Clairvy longed for freedom, Peruere was convinced that, amid all the fighting and violence, she would make it until the end. Despite their differences, the two became fast friends, united by their knowledge of the truth. Clairvy told Peruere that she hoped to create a real family, where no one would be killed or sacrificed.
And that's what you should
There may
have
been a
made.
certain naivete
And I
to
think
her
you have.
ideas, but Clairvy proved her determination many times over. She tried countless times to run away, ask for help, or expose the truth. But her efforts only earned her beating after beating.
Oh, nice.
The
Great.
only thing that
Casual
kept her
child
going
abuse.
was her strength of will. Even with her body racked with pain, she would still stand on her tiptoes and open the window at night. She and Peruere would look out at the moon together, a fierce longing for freedom shining in her eyes. But one day that light simply vanished.
Was that the day you killed her, maybe?
What happened?
The day that you slipped your sword through her, maybe?
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. 10 years had passed. 10 years worth of failure after failure. She and Peruere weren't children anymore, but finding any chance to escape still seemed as hopeless as ever.
This is like the most anime-looking person I've ever seen in my life. Maybe some language that isn't English, lol. I think Spanish. Being from the video where Peruere was banishing... That was English.
It was during this time that Peruere suggested a new plan. If escaping was out of the question, why not take down the very person sitting on top of this throne of lies? Mother herself.
Is she gonna be like, no, you can't kill my mum?
Clairvy
She
rejected
beats me,
that
but she's like kind of cool, I guess. No.
She claimed that as a famous harbinger, Crucibina possessed
True.
an unimaginable amount of power. Trying to kill her would have
Also
an incredibly
true.
low chance.
If you're the daughter of a harbinger, can you not be strong as well? Bitch, where's your power?
Clairvy never gave another reason, but Peruere could see it written all over her face. Clairvy still thought of Crucibina as her mother. Killing her own flesh and blood was a line she couldn't bring herself to cross.
But
If
you
she
could?
couldn't escape and fight back, then only one option remained.
Is this not... This isn't gonna be like... The only way she can kill the mother is by killing Clairvy? Surely you could have just fucking skipped Clairvy and killed the mother. There's no reason you had to kill her, surely.
Precisely. Death was the only way that she felt she could be free. It happened during
What?
a duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than Peruere. The very person that had stood by her side all those years. It was a fierce battle. But ultimately, Clairvy
Right, so she
decided to
killed
let
herself.
Peruere end her
What the
life.
fuck? Why does Fontaine go so much darker? I remember... You go into Mondstadt, what's the problem? Oh, there's this big dragon. He's like... He's a nice dude and everything, but like... Oh, there's these bad guys that made him like evil and everything. You don't have to kill a dragon. Just make him nice. You go to Liyue. Oh, you know, there's this big wave. Oh, scary stuff, man. There's these dragons as well. Pretty cool. And talking animals, you know? Like, pretty cool stuff. Inazuma's like, hey, this bitch has gone kind of psycho. Sumeru's like, oh, they locked up a kid. This is, like, everybody wants to fucking die. Everybody just kills everyone or themselves.
From that moment on, Peruere's journey was one written in flames. When the rain finally came and washed it all away,
How bad is Fontaine that everyone wants to fucking
the
die
sole
or kill
victor in
people? No.
Mother's endless game of slaughter. A trail of corpses strewn across her path to success. It was the very result she had predicted 10 years prior. Even then, she believed she would make it until the end. She wasn't surprised by the fact that she emerged as Mother's undisputed heir. Rather, her success left her with an inexplicable sense of restlessness. She was unsettled. And there was only
How do you know all
one
this?
thing
Oh
that
yeah,
could
because
quell
it's
that
you.
sensation.
Go on, make that reveal. Say it was me.
Perhaps you two would like to take a guess as to what it was.
Crucibina, you mean? But...
Correct. This is the place where Peruware killed her best friend. A mere year later, this
It
is
took a
also
year?
the place where she fought tooth and nail to kill the mother they shared.
You took a year to kill her? She forced you to kill like your best friend, and it's like a year later. Maybe I should kind of clean things up and kill her too.
It's one of the principles of the house. Only those who survive get to write the rules.
Bro, you should be doing this day one. Same day you kill your best friend, kill the bitch too.
Peruware won the battle and became a harbinger herself. After which Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, bestowed upon her a new name. Arlecchino.
Whoa, big reveal that I didn't know.
So Harry Clairvy was talking about... It was you all along. You're Peruware. Arlecchino is just a name you got later.
I left
Well
that
done,
name
Paimon.
behind long ago. I must say, hearing it now does bring back memories.
How old is Arlecchino then? Is she like old as fuck or no?
After I defeated Crucibina, the moniker of Mother died with her. I chose to forego the title she called herself and even chose to give up my own name. I rebuilt the House of the Hearth under a new identity. Not only as Arlecchino,
She has so many titles.
but as father.
Perry, the father, Arlecchino, the knave,
And that
the
is where the
servant.
story ends. Any more questions?
Yeah.
And why is she a kid?
Based on what you just told us,
Thank
Clairvy
you.
wasn't a little kid when she
Paimon,
was
asking
little.
questions I ask for
So
once.
the Clairvy we met... Was she really a spirit at all?
A fun fact, Ali has a pyrovision, pyrodelusion, and a pyro curse. 40s to 50s, maybe? You think she's in her 40s?
I
No
suppose
way.
you could call her an illusion born of flame. Her existence is like ashes to a fire. Something left over in the wake of blaze and ruin.
Okay.
You see,
Oh,
a
hello.
certain power runs through my veins. It's not unlike a curse. My flames leave behind shadows of anything they consume. Of course, the chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity are exceedingly slim. Clairvy is a very special case.
She's just a shadow?
Clairvy died when she was 16 years old. But what emerged from the flames was her 6-year-old self. Her appearance wasn't the only thing affected.
How come you were like, oh yeah, we're not
Most of her
adults.
memories
We're
were
not
lost
children
in the
anymore.
blaze as
When you were
well.
16. It's kind of... I mean, not necessarily a child, but it's not far off, is it?
Memory is
It's a child.
mysterious thing indeed.
You're not an
Losing a
adult.
portion of your memories will alter your sense of self. Lose 10 years worth, however, and it would be like living in the past. Like returning to a version of yourself that never grew up.
Can I fuck you up
No
already?
wonder
Can I just
Paimon
beat
got
you up?
such a weird feeling when we were talking to her.
Perhaps I should put it this way. Clairvy is someone trapped.
Trapped in
So if all
time.
of that is true, then you must...
Indeed. She's a rather volatile and unstable, but other times she would hide from me and become obsessed. Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is...
So she's talking about the
forgotten
old house, and she's like, hey, bitch, don't do that.
Your attempts to expose Clairvy to sunlight. They failed, yes. The reason is actually quite simple. In Clairvy's mind, the house is impossible to escape.
Hmm.
And it is but.
I see.
No matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved. I don't anticipate so much as a single speck of ash will be left behind this time.
Is that wrong?
Wait!
I can tell if that's wrong.
Why you might want her gun, but isn't there another way? So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend. At least talk to her first.
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished. That goes for Filial and Nantoy as well. She's had quite the effect on them. I hope you understand. The difference between Crucibina and myself lies in our formulation of the rules, not our policy for enforcing them. Upholding the rules without question is a trait we both share, because that is how a household should be run.
Is this really what you want?
Oh my god, I speak? I have the voice line?
Whatever.
No.
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
No way we get a voice line in a story
Whether as a killer
quest.
or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs: anger and sorrow. Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver. Well, it appears it's about time to proceed. Before we arrived, I told some of my well-behaved children to bring our troublemakers here by nightfall. I do believe I've kept my end of the deal. I give your friends quite a bit more time.
Okay.
As for what happens now, we'll just have to wait and see.
Flying bug. Oh, I need them. For Rivesley, I think.
Here they are, Father.
Oh.
You gonna execute him? Seeing something like that would actually be a first for me. Lenny!
You are a messed up kid.
I'm sorry. I heard about how you helped buy us more time, but I still failed. I couldn't find a way to fulfill her wish.
Huh? Are you... Perry?
Indeed. It's been a while, Clairvy.
Oh my god.
Shh. Stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first I believe certain scores need settling.
Uh-oh. You gonna beat up this ghost kid? Oh. This isn't cutscene. No.
Father, let me explain.
Out of my way.
Father!
You chose to conceal a threat to the house. And for that, you must be punished.
She doesn't kill them though, right? She's only here for, like, taking their memories?
Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch, so I'll deal with your punishments later. As for right now, the more pressing concerns are the traitors among us.
By traitors? Do you mean us?
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean to...
Fultz.
Oh.
Why don't you share what you heard?
Oh.
Yes, Father.
I'll get the crazy fucking kid that strangled his family pets in on this.
Midnight meeting number 3. Participants: Filial, Nantoy, Sato, Toddy. Nantoy clearly said, "If only Father wasn't the one who took us in." Sato added, "I'm sick of this life. I just want to live as a normal person."
It's very
Filial
reasonable.
was the worst of them all. She called us crazies and said a bunch of mean things about Father.
I did not! You're lying! Fultz is trying to frame us.
Oh, beef, 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 beef.
Heard those things. After that, you and Toddy and a bunch of other people started talking about Clairvy. You were using all those things Clairvy brought up as an excuse to question Father. We're birds locked in a cage. The only way out is to destroy it. That's what you said, wasn't it?
You little... You just want me gone.
You little runt.
What did I ever do to you, huh?
Punt kick bastard.
And you, Sheplo?
He's
Have
like
you
2.
forgotten who stood by your sickbed, watched over you, and changed your dressings? Come on, let's hear it then.
BRB gonna
What's
go
your
conceal the threat to the
reason for all
house.
this?
Nick. Nick. Bro, this degree thinking that you have, bro. You need to get checked out. Bitch be balling her eyes out at one point. Filial? What, just now?
You're wrong, Filial. We don't want you to die. You're our family.
Liar. You wouldn't be doing this if that were the case. So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
We all live in the House of the Hearth. You know the type of work we do, Filiol. A single betrayal can cost dozens of us our lives. It's not like it's never happened before. That kind of thing is hard to forget.
Has it?
That's why the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate any form of betrayal. Ever since we came to Poisson, you've had 7 secret meetings. A lot of the things you talked about really crossed the line.
Was that kid Arlecchino found in the animated short? Was it the guy with the scar on his face?
You've been spying on us for half a month? Wait a second.
What? Nobody says half a month.
About it?
Just say 2 weeks.
The move to
Say a
Poisson
fortnight,
was
even.
just a way to make it easier to spy on us, wasn't it? Because we were all in one place. You've had this planned all along.
Filial, Nantoy, I'm sorry. I owe you both my life. I owe Clairvy too. If it weren't for all your help after I got poisoned, I wouldn't be standing here today.
How did Clairvy
If this
get
were
here?
Any other situation,
If she
I would
can't
do
go in
anything
sunlight.
to repay that kindness, even if it cost me my life. But rules are rules. I'm sorry. My hands are tied.
Why?
Oh, grow up. Stand up.
That's enough, Filial. We made a mistake, and we should own up to it. We broke the rules, plain and simple. And now we have to
Even
face
if you
the
think those are
consequences.
death, which I don't think it is. Clairvy can teleport from shadow to shadow, I guess.
I'm sorry, Chef.
Okay, slay.
Faults. I'm sorry, Father. We accept our punishment.
Chaplot, according to the rules of the House of the Hearth, how should these traitors be punished?
All those who betray the house pay with their lives.
And so it shall be.
Awkward.
Father, please wait.
Oh.
Something you want to say, Linny?
Oh, we're gonna have to fight it here. This is a
Father.
battleground, isn't it?
What Filial
This
and the
is a
others
boss
did,
arena.
does it really count as betrayal?
This is the end of the story. This is the boss arena that we fire in.
We all come from broken families. From the very first day we joined the House of the Hearth, we wanted nothing more than to make it a real home.
Hang on, let me refill my drink before we do this fight. Not that I'm gonna mess up because I'm gonna do it first try, but you know, on the odd occasion. I'm here. Don't cry, I've not left you yet. Oh, that day will come soon. Okay.
But the truth is, none of us know what a real home should look like. I'm not saying I have all the answers. All I know is this. Killing
Okay,
Filial and the
Linny,
others may
getting a
uphold
bit too
the
big for your
rules,
boots.
But doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family than we've ever been. So please, Father, please, reconsider.
I agree with Linny.
She agrees.
Father, please.
Linny, you... I also agree with Linny.
Are they all getting up?
An order once given cannot be rescinded. However, given the extent of your determination, I suppose we shall have to go about this a different way.
I don't
Draw
think
your weapons
anyone but me could
and
defeat you.
face-
Our weapons?
Father, are you referring to a duel?
Precisely. The rules of the house will not be altered. Traitors must be punished. However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me. Demonstrate a sufficient showing of strength, and I shall offer a concession.
Wait.
But that is so not possible.
Duel?
Impossible. Father is way too strong, even for Linny.
Oh, he's stepping up, bro. You know, I wonder how Linny and Lynette are actually related. One is part fucking cat and the other normal human. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of, like, fucking cat people. And you're like, there's no reason why they exist. Why is Garu a dog person, bro? Like, you've never seen anybody but Garu with a dog ear, dog ears and dog tails and everything.
Lynn and the others have to duel the knave. What should we do?
We should gang up, fight the bitch as well.
If we lose, those people from the house are really gonna be executed. Hey, are you listening?
No. It's not.
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
She's not going to kill them.
She seems really serious.
She's going to take their memories, is what she wants to do.
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
I lost to Linny's weapon both times. Now I have 2 spare bows. I lost to Nahida's weapon 2 times, and then I got 2 spare bows as well. I put one on Yella and one on Child. It's giving me his bow.
What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
We're fighting too.
Traveler?
With our 2-star blade.
You're asking to join the duel against the knave?
The 4th? Is she 4th? She's 4th, isn't she? Fuck me. Wait, but everybody who's top 3 in the Fatui Harbingers rival that power of the gods. Right? They're as strong as the Archons. Which means Arlecchino is the strongest Fatui Harbinger that is not comparable to a god.
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring at
And
our
we're about to
disposal
fight her?
after all I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon, and give it your all. Any less.
Thing is, we fought Scaramouche when he was powered up by a Gnosis, and he's 6th. We were also powered up by a Gnosis, actually, weren't we? Yeah, okay, fair enough. I'll take that L. Okay, this is it then, right? Should I have a different party for this? I feel like this party's fine. It's gonna throw me in anyway. Hello. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to touch her, am I? Because of the animation. Oh, never mind. Where are you? Oh, hello. I've not even used an ult yet. I'm kind of whooping her ass. I almost don't want to use an ult because I know she's about to go 2nd phase once it gets like half health.
Have a taste of purgatory.
Wait, what?
Hang in there.
Let me hit.
Rising flames.
Ow. Motherfucker.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Wait, is she not on 2nd phase?
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Like a bunch
Ow.
of helpless ants.
Ooh, I should not be here. You know what, let's just ult.
Not bad.
Fuck it.
You've proven to be a worthy opponent after
Oh shit. Hello. Okay, now we're in the next phase. I'm guessing she's about to heal. Is she gonna do her crazy thing? Because she has a crazy form. Oh, here's her delusion. I whooped her ass, bro. This delusion is gonna be a hell of a power-up then, I'm guessing. Cinder of 2 worlds is flames? Huh? Okay, why do you have such a fucking badass name? Looks like a spider. She did have a pet spider, didn't she? Okay. That... Give me a chance? Well, I only get 1 res. Heal, heal, heal. Yeah.
Right now, emerge.
Why? Not doing damage? I am.
I will have order.
I don't know why I did that as if that was ever going to do anything.
Now's our chance.
Over here.
Okay, I'm still kind of whooping her ass.
Emerge.
Quietly.
Watch out.
Get fucking killed, mate. Oh, mate, I'm actually whooping her. Oh, cutscene. Okay, cool. Linny, no. Fremine. You're gonna fucking die, mush.
You should know better than to crowd in one place.
Well, they should be dead, I feel like. Okay, smart. Get illusioned. You are not doing shit to her, bro. You are not touching her.
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack.
Bro, I was beating her. If they fucking kill me off in a cutscene, I'm gonna be pissed. Let me tell you. Titty. Mate, let me have another go.
Made it out, did you?
Is there a third
You're
phase?
stronger than I expected.
Third phase? Huh? Oh. Oh, it's a third phase. Crimson Moon? Wait, what? Whoa, wait.
I can't move.
Huh?
Still, not strong enough to beat me.
Really? We're not? Wait, that's it? That's it? That's not it.
I believe we can end things here. It's not often that we get to enjoy the company of guests.
Okay.
After all, we wouldn't. Brother,
Lenny.
given that I am the victor of this duel.
No.
I never thought things would end like.
However,
But she's not gonna take their memory.
everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination. In light of this, Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safekeeping.
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for, but I've kept them super safe.
Wonderful. Then, in just a moment,
It
I'll
makes
have
people
you
lose memory?
administer them.
Bottled flames?
Why would bottle flames make people lose memory?
Indeed. They're the product of a secret experiment. Under certain special circumstances, flames can be extracted from my person and preserved.
Her flames cause
Once
people to lose
ingested,
memories?
Searing pain will spread across every inch of your body.
Wait.
No harm will come to you physically. but
Really
your
random thing
memories
then.
will be burned away.
Is this Crimson Moon imagery about losing memories? Like the Crimson Moon are these flames that lose memories? Could perhaps the ode to resurrection in Natlin be resurrecting memories instead as well.
Can withstand the pain.
I wouldn't be
When you
surprised about that.
awake, you'll have forgotten everything you know about the House of the Hearth, and will be expelled from the organization. In other words, administering this concoction will kill the version of you that grew up in the house, and give you a new identity.
I see. I mean, I knew this already. I'd worked that out. I'm kind of a genius, what can I say?
Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will
Oh, I
alter
don't remember
your
that.
sense of self.
Did she say that? Okay, okay.
So,
I mean, it is better than ending their
you're
lives.
just letting us go, Father?
I won't disagree with that.
You misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die, and our secrets will die with you. So no, I don't intend to just let you go, because the person who survives will be nothing but a stranger.
He still cared about the other guy enough to buy like 3 of his newspapers.
Even so, I won't have to live in fear anymore. I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry I let you down. But I really...
Don't cry, Filial. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes? Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to waver. Don't let yourself be controlled by your emotions.
Of course.
So emo.
Remember.
Dry your tears, and go pursue the life you really want.
Yes, Father.
Chaplot, Fultz, I prepared 3 extra vials of bottled flames. As for
I don't
whether
think
to
they will.
take them, the choice is yours. Goodbye, children. The next time we meet, I will no longer be your father. Thank you for all you've done for the house.
Yeah, you hang your head in shame. Shame.
Father.
So Alekina is stronger than us?
Let's go.
Here, grab my arm, Lenny. I'll help you walk back.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, what about Clervy? Is she gonna kill Clervy?
Clervy.
Oh no. Oh, she is. I mean, you kind of need to release the spirit. Why are we panning upwards? Because now it's suddenly night.
Can we talk now? I've been waiting for a super long time.
No.
You really are Perry, aren't you? I haven't seen you in so long. How come you're all grown up? Wait, did I somehow travel to the future on accident?
Neither.
You
died, Clervy. That's what happened.
Damn. Way to bring down the mood.
You could have at least sugarcoated it a little. Look, she's that speechless.
And oh?
Oh. Okay then. Huh? That's it? You accepted it just like that?
Don't question it.
If that's what Perry says happened, then I believe her. Perry wouldn't lie to me. Plus, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. I'm more curious about what happens in the future. If you're a harbinger now, Perry, that means Mother is
Yeah, she
gone,
dead as
isn't
fuck,
she?
bruh.
Can you tell me about it?
You never stopped trying to defy fate. At first, no one believed you. You could only vent your frustrations to the moon. In fact, you often sought comfort in the night sky. You wanted to see the aurora, so one night we promised each other we would go to Snezhnaya to see it together. Later on, you tried to run away, but you were brought back each time. Mother spared your life, but it wasn't out of kindness. Instead, she decided to make an example of you by slowly torturing you over time. That way, the other children would know what happens to traitors. Still, you never gave up. Mother hoped that through ruthless duel after ruthless duel, she would be able to crown an ultimate victor among the children she raised. But you called on everyone to unite, to fight to a draw in order to reduce casualties. Your efforts may have only delayed the inevitable, but still. You tried everything you could think of, but every attempt ended in failure. Still, you never turned your sword on Crucibina, and you never turned it on me. Unlike for the last 16 years of my life, I've done everything I can to fight for freedom. But now, I realize that the only freedom I truly possess is the freedom to choose to die.
That is so dark.
I never imagined I would say something like that. I must have been feeling really worn down. But somehow, I still think I understand. According to Mother's plan, only one of us was going to make it until the end. And I always hoped that person would be you. If I could do it all over again, I still don't think I would make a different choice.
You are
Even when I
6
first
at
met
this
you,
point.
I knew you'd be able to do what I couldn't.
Is that so? Even now, I'm not sure I truly understand what kind of freedom you are trying to pursue. But as the head of the House of the Hearth, and as the children's father, I've tried to give them the most basic of freedoms. The freedom to choose their own fate. It's something I discussed with the Eudex of Fontaine. The children who want to leave the house will have their memories wiped clean of all secrets pertaining to the organization. In return, they will be allowed to live a normal life in Fontaine without being prosecuted for their past.
If he knows about it, can he not just
Of
fucking
course,
beat your
I
ass
won't
up
simply
too?
hand freedom to them on a silver platter. They have to fight for it and prove themselves worthy of it. Only freedom that is earned has true value.
That's more than enough. That's exactly the kind of life I was fighting for. You know, Perry, I think you're a pretty amazing king, and a really great father, too. I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess
Chloe
I do
just
have
one day
regret,
snapped.
though. I still haven't seen the
Yeah.
outside world.
This is Delusion Anchors. She got hotter. I think my stream paused. I didn't see the chat. She got hotter. The eye thing is the curse. I do agree though, Nick. The eye thing is a curse. Oh yeah, her curse has something to do with Canria, if I recall correctly. I would love to hear a curse about Canria. Her power is comparable, if not greater than Noosh. She would beat his ass. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. He has the power to bestow visions. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Well, it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places. Perhaps they would be willing to tell you what the outside world is like.
Really? Of course! We've traveled all over the place. We've got so many stories, we could probably talk your ears off for 3 days straight.
And then she dies. Animo's free, you know, she'd love that.
I used to dream of being a bard.
The land of
Flying the
freedom.
loop while singing into the winds of freedom. Even if there was no one there to listen, I would have continued to sing no matter what.
Oh, we just go each one.
That's where if I had some more, I would buy 3 newts. Just too bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses.
No
And
kidding.
Mother, she probably wouldn't accept something like that either.
I think she would.
I
She
guess
would.
I'd just have to keep them all for me then. Those yokai
Kinda
you
sad.
mentioned, what do they look like? I once saw a drawing of this one guy with horns on his head and a super scary face.
It's Ito.
Are there any yokai like that? Oh, sounds like you're talking about an Oni. Yep, we've met one, and let Paimon tell you, they're not nearly as scary as they look.
Yeah, Ito's kind of a goofball.
I was always too afraid to spit at the. I'm just kidding.
She once called home.
Situation was super
Dang,
dangerous.
why do you have to
Me and
word
Lynette
it so
were accused of
depressingly?
committing a crime, and they were going to have to stand trial at the Opera Epicles. Oh no, that must have been hard for all of you.
You are dead.
What happened next?
That is harder.
Don't worry, we were able to turn the situation around super quickly. Thanks to
Take that shit
How'd
off.
you do that? Come on, tell me.
Why is Arlecchino just sat here watching this?
So it was like this. After the
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time.
Damn, so it's all pointless. Do you kind of have to kill her? I feel like you have to kill her. I think she has to die. Oh, cutscene time. Is the cutscene her death?
You've worked tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of the Hearth. Now, by my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
You're saying that I can finally leave?
And then she'll
to
die?
experience the outside world as well?
I don't think so. Awkward look.
Oh, I almost forgot. There's no getting older for me.
And his death.
Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Parallel. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
Damn.
May we meet again someday.
Sinners. Are you really telling me I can't beat up Arlecchino? Come on now.
She left so soon. Paimon didn't
She
even
deserves
finish
it.
her story.
I also have certain sentiments left on. I wanted to tell her that the aurora I saw in Snezhnaya was just as beautiful as the ones in the pictures. But a shadow's memories reset at dawn. Had we delayed any longer, we wouldn't have had the time to say goodbye. Whatever regrets may linger, let them be lost to the coming of a new day.
Father?
It's Lyney! Hey, Lyney!
Yo. Oh.
What is he doing back here? Let's go check it.
I guess we're just cleaning up the end of the story. I wonder if it's the last time we see her.
Father.
For a while. Like until
bottled
Snezhnaya,
flames
maybe.
have been administered. Filio and the others have left the house.
And you?
Thank you for giving us that choice, Father. Lynette and Fremine feel the same way.
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you. I want you to follow in my footsteps and become the next king of the house.
Lyney is...
Seem to have different
Lyney does not have that
ideas.
in him. Let's be
I
real.
must admit, I'm rather surprised by your decision to stay. There's nothing wrong with choosing to live a quiet life. Leading this
I just never understood what you saw in me. What made you believe I was deserving of that throne?
You're brave, talented, and, most importantly, you cherish your family. You would do anything to protect them, even if it costs you your life.
Just like her friend.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Lyney. It's all...
You're a hero, Lyney.
I wonder if they did actually administer the flames.
Father is the real hero. Had Father gone all out during the duel, there's no way I would have walked away with my life.
I'm not deserving of that title.
You are not strong enough, that is for
Strong
sure.
Or smart enough.
Becomes a trance domain. Yeah.
You're wrong.
I only know that because
In
of
my
the
opinion,
have
all you
Arlecchino
need to be deserving
and the
of
need of the
throne is
talents.
conviction and the necessary strength to act on it. We may have different ideas of what it means to be a family, but you can even without that strength.
Father.
No one knows what the future holds. What if reaching a certain standard were required to go after what you want? I would. Strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions will never be worthy of the throne.
I understand, Father.
Children must grow up to surpass their parents.
They don't have to.
Only then can a family continue to flourish.
But nepo babies.
The road ahead is not an easy one. So I'll ask you one last time.
You've done so much for me, Father. And that kindness must be repaid.
Project
Protecting
Stooja.
my family at all costs.
Then you're welcome to stay.
Project Stooja.
As for Project Stooja, you need not be too concerned. If those cowardly businessmen and heartless dignitaries try to take us down, I'm prepared to teach
I
them
really
a
want to know what Project
Having
Stooja
members
is.
Who longed for the light was our
I
organization's
think
last
it's
weakness.
Snezhnaya's Archon quest. I
With
think.
those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Hearth is like a spider hiding in the shadows.
With a
We
cobweb.
need only wait for our prey to come to us. At present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain.
I wish we could actually meet NPCs from quests in the open world missed opportunity, hell yeah.
As for the two of you, whether we
I
meet
forget
again
most of the
return or
NPCs.
foe,
I think I forget all of
I'll
them.
remember the camaraderie we shared in this moment. No matter how arduous the journey ahead,
It'd be a neat little
I hope
touch,
we
I guess.
both reach our desired destination.
Wait until 2 days. Right, boys, long 48-hour stream ahead of us. We're in it for the long haul. Damn, I mean, that was an interesting, interesting story quest, I guess. I don't fully know what to think yet. I want to see Jet again. Oh yeah, Jet. Just cool. I've still not finished all that, I don't think. I think there's still more I could do. I'm pretty sure I've not done all those world quests. There's a lot I haven't done. We don't need to, like, you know, go through all the story, all the quests I haven't done. That's not necessary. All those. Hello.
Fremine, how are you feeling?
Much better.
Whew, what a relief.
What about you? Are you feeling alright?
I knew you'd come out unscathed. Us, on the other hand, well, we've been bedridden for 2 days.
Okay, pussies. Just get stronger.
Turn over. Oh,
Just swing
and I
harder.
wanted to ask, is Claire V gone?
Dead as shit.
Linny and the other members have left Poisson and returned to the House of the Hearth.
You defeat the Falcon chick?
According to him,
The
there
what
haven't
chick?
been any more sightings of a spirit roaming the house.
I see.
I'm glad. Father came to check up on us 2 days ago and told us about what happened with Crusabina and Claire V. Actually, I've met Crusabina before.
Oh.
Wait, what? You've met the former?
Really? Well, Arlecchino can't be that old then. I mean, Fremine was saying how he needs to eat to grow, so he must be, like, in the midst of puberty, so he must be, like, 14 or something.
Crusabina died a year after Claire V. It was during the year between their deaths that I joined the House of the Hearth. Sabina had an extremely cruel and radical way of doing things. While she was alive, the atmosphere in the house was suffocating.
Well, if Alecchino and Clervy fought when they were 16, then Alecchino was between 16 and 17 when Fremine joined. And Fremine must be about 14 now. I mean, if he remembers her, then he must have been like at youngest 5. At youngest 5, really. So it's been like 9 years. So Alecchino's young as fuck. Alecchino is young. Fremine's older than Linny and Lynette, I'm pretty sure. That can't be true. Fremine's the youngest, I'm pretty sure.
When I joined, though, the experiment she valued so much had already come to an end, and all the people involved, dead and injured alike, were gone. Sabina never talked about the past with us newcomers.
So Alecchino must be about 25. She must barely be older than Child, bro. Alecchino's young.
A couple of months after I joined, Father killed Sabina.
So it's probably she was 17.
All her files. With that, the names of all the people subjected to her experiments, Clervy included, were lost to the flames, along with the painful memories they represented.
Father took in Lenny and me a couple months after that, but she never mentioned anything about Sabina.
But I'm pretty sure Linny and Lynette are older, even though they joined afterwards.
It really seems like something she was planning to keep to herself. The last time you talked to her, did she mention why she kept it a secret for so long?
She said she didn't want us to be affected by the darkness of the past. She was worried we'd develop a false sense of gratitude towards her if we knew about it. The foundation of a family should be free of any corrupting influence.
She's
Whatever
definitely in her
happened in the
20s.
past, it has nothing
Mid to late
do with
20s,
who we are
100%.
now. And that's what Father told us in the end.
But I still thanked her for everything. It was only after hearing about what Sabina did that I finally realized how insignificant our lives could have been. The members of the house meant nothing to her. To say that she valued them in any way, even just as a tool, would probably be giving her too much credit. If Father hadn't taken over the House of the Hearth, I probably would have already...
Whoa.
Father rarely brings up the fact that she saved us. She doesn't believe that being indebted to her should be what ties us together. But even if we didn't owe her anything, we would still we may have arguments.
Bit
Whether the path
bit sloppy, bit emotional.
bathed in sunlight or shrouded in shadow. So I wanted to say thank you for helping us make it through this crisis.
No problem.
Do anything real.
Well, we did do quite a lot, actually.
Of course.
We fought number 4 in the Harbingers. That's pretty big.
Are Filio and Nentoy okay?
I actually saw them at a cafe this morning. They didn't recognize me.
Okay, so they've consumed the
From what I
flames.
could tell, they were drinking
thought so.
coffee and talking about one of the operas that started running recently. They seemed happy. If I had to take a guess,
And that's it. Well, that was a long fucking quest. My god. These story quests, generally, they get so much longer as time goes on. If you play consistently, you might not be able to tell, but holy shit. I remember thinking it was long back in the day, and that was like, which quest was that? Red Shogun Part 2, I think? And that took like 2 hours, and I was like, god, that's long. This is like 3 hours. Like, my god. Yes, from an age younger, I'm just stupid and tired. You're okay. Apparently Lynn and Lynette are like 18, 20. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, from an age says he's growing, which means he's about 14, 15-ish.
Thank you for completing.
Probably. Probably 14, 13, that kind of time frame. Well, I guess I should go beat her up again. But yeah, that means Arlecchino is pretty young. Which I didn't expect. I didn't expect it to be that young. I honestly thought Arlecchino would be like... I don't know. In her... I don't know, I thought she'd be like 200. I'm not gonna lie, I thought she'd dead be about 200 years old.
Is it my turn now? With these rising flames.
Or like if she was like a realistic age and not one of these like weird things of why so many of the Harbingers are fucking immortal. I thought she'd be like 50, 40, something like that. Not like in her 20s.
With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise.
Solidify.
You next charge attack on this. Oh, okay. Wait. Dickhead.
Look at me.
Stabilize.
Trapped like a bunch of helpless ants.
Oh no.
This one's got your name on
Fucking
it.
die.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Well, she's much harder in this than she was in the story.
Look at me. Trapped like a bunch of helpless
Oh.
ants.
This one's got your
Not bad.
name on it.
You've
She's just like a
proven to be a worthy
HP tank.
Little lucky.
Oh, here we go. The Almighty Raiden Shogun and the Muso no Hichitachi was a great quest, but annoyingly long one. And that was way shorter than this. I forgot about that. What do you do? There's obviously something you do there to dodge that. Do you just dodge it? Oh man. Yeah, I don't really enjoy these kind of quests usually, because I mean, it was brought up earlier, it really is Talking Simulator. Which is kinda shit. Like, I've not come here to just read. Right? I would actually just read a book. So, that's obviously not the reason I'm here for this. Oh my god. Now he's on 20 health? Sorry, is she gonna die? Yes. Okay. Can I beat her with just these guys? I don't know. Navi is kind of the biggest deal in the whole pie. I never even saw this part of the fight before. I earned an achievement, whatever, after the feasters. I'll take it.
Let's see how strong your resolve truly is.
Ow, 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 ow. Let me move? Okay, well this is a lot harder than it was in the story. That's for sure. Yeah, fuck you, bitch. And again, fuck you, bitch. Yeah, I'm one motherfucker. Oh.
Stabilize.
Quietly now. Take it easy.
Well, let me just ult and finish it.
From silver.
That was that went much worse. I don't think I like Navi for that fight. It's a bit too finicky for Navia. She just moves around a lot. Oh, I got 3 though. That's pretty good. For the longest of times, I wondered why Nuve had a golden sword after his E. Then I looked and saw the Numa and Weezer part of the attack. I don't think I've even noticed. To dodge, just sprint out of the way. Fire quickly. Makes sense. It's usually how that goes. Well, I did that. I want to upgrade Arlecchino's shit now, I guess. Or at least, let me get the materials for it. What day is it? Thursday? Yeah, so a few days before it can be the next one. Where's Arlecchino? Arlecchino. Talents. So I need a fading candle. I need to turn both of them into fading candles. Wait, is that here? No. What's this? Pure water. I've not seen this before. Whoa, crit rate by 10%? Fair enough. Here we go, fading candle. Hey, I got loads of these. Nope, fuck. I press escape. Let's go, baby! What was the big thing about her? Is it normal? Do I want to upgrade normal attack? Then I go to bed. It's 4 in the morning. Jeez. Well, have a good night then. It's pretty late. I hope you sleep well. Thanks for hanging out and everything. Finally, we did the story quest. I mean, that's like a big one to get done, really. It's a hefty one to get through. Fuck me. I think this is what I upgrade. Normal attack priority. Okay, for a good night. Well, thank you for letting me know. I'll do normal attack priority. Have a good one. And sleep well and everything. Thanks for hanging. I'll also do this one. Just kind of evens up my resin. I'm just kind of spending the resin and then I'll probably call it, I reckon. Yeah. Why not? Why not? I feel like Navi is not very good for these boss domains. I love Navi. I think she's great. I think these like singular boss enemies, maybe not.
Right here.
Especially considering they
Right here.
just fucking leave all the time, which is the worst.
This one's got your name on it.
Should I even bother eating? Should I just normal attack? I feel like let me Zhongli and just spear him. Is this a bad idea? This is a bad idea, isn't it?
Stabilize.
That did not do much. I was wondering basically it was just the number of attacks you do. Clearly not though. Because that did way more.
Solidify.
Right here. Hey there.
Okay, almost. Come here, bro. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. There we go.
Stabilize.
I did what I could. I was gunning for that one crystal. Eat me. I am eaten.
Gather.
Emerge. Right now. Gotcha. Hey there. Hey there.
Stabilize.
Right here. Emerge. Right here. Busted.
I wonder how fun Xiao would be on this. Probably not very, right? Yeah, probably not very.
Feeling lucky?
Ah, I missed it, fuck.
Gather.
Right now. Right here. Emerge.
There we go. They're on quite a lot of health.
Solidify.
But it's fine, because I'm, like, bear strong or whatever. Get ulted. Okay, that was really little damage. But now... There we go. I just a crit. It was a luck thing. And I get... Might have to check out some Arlecchino... Nick. Oh, God. Is Arlecchino really your... really... What about Yule? Do you not remember Eula? Or Jean? I never understood it with Jean. You had a thing with Jean. This was your day one, Nick. Are you really betraying that? You can't betray your rule one. Your day one, I mean. I saw rule 34, sorry, my bad. As in you writing it down, not like the actual thing. Or, of course, Yelan 2. I feel like you'd be a Yelan fan. Will is. The hair's just a bit odd for me, you know? It's like very, I don't know, early 2000s alt is what I would describe it as. What do I have to do for her? It'll be that boss, won't it? Do you need to do basics with me these days? I've changed? You're a changed man, really? That's what we're going with? Need 5 more of them. I can get that now, actually. If I beat this guy up. But what about Yelan? Is Yelan not there? Or Zhanyan? That's kind of... Zhanyan feels very MILF to me. I can't remember what Farina looks like. Oh yeah. Farina just looked cool. I mean, for me, Naru and Yaimiko are, you know, just good characters, is what I mean. Naru has such a great story.
Stabilize.
Very emotional.
Quietly.
It was definitely the most dramatic story of its time, and they made it really personal. They've kind of upped the ante doing that a lot more commonly now, though, which is a good thing. Damn, I'm not even using any ults. Just wiping his ass clean. How many did I get? 3? Okay, perfect. I'll have to do that again in a couple minutes. I'll do this because I need her talent. No, talent artifacts. She doesn't have talent. Maha. Start.
Solidify.
Right now.
I think I've only done this like a couple times. I cannot remember at all what is in this domain. Is it just 5 of these guys? I don't think it is. I think it's these 2 and then 3 other guys. Oh yeah. These Fukas.
Right here. Emerge.
Quiet.
Look at them all kneeling for me, as they should.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
As they fucking should. Yeah. I don't know what this is even supposed to be for. In combat, no burning opponents are nearby for more than 6 seconds. This damage bonus will decrease by 10%. But I have no idea what that's supposed to be. Bro, those things get so much more complicated over time. I love the old artifact descriptions compared to the new ones. They were like... What's an old one? Here's an old one. Character healing effectiveness, plus 15%. Using an elemental skill or burst increases healing received by all party members by 20% for 10 seconds. Very simple stuff. Very simple. And then, where's the Zhao one? And then fucking this whole story. What this basically... Oh no, this is this one. Yeah, here we go. This is even longer. What this basically means is Zhao. What they should just say, if Zhao is equipped with this. But no, they have to... If using an elemental burst, a character will gain the nascent light effect. Fucking talking about characters' HP decreases by a certain time. Just say if Zhao, bro. There's no need for all this funny business. Oh, I'll go to the teapot as well. Real quick. I've only got this one boss fight to do. And then I don't know what. I should do assignments, but
road.
I also really can't be asked. Maybe if it was late, you know? That's when I work best. At 1 AM is when I work best. Buy some more. Buy money. My favourite thing. Yeah, I've got to do all this baloney. Okay, that's actually quite easy. Wait, what's that about? Where is it? When does this reset? Oh, 13 days. Oh, that's ages. I must have just reset. I never do it. I'm like the worst Genshin player, I think. It is not great for me, I must say. Let me oh, do I have reach the other side of the blood, rent a banquet with the baleful moon as your witness. Whatever any of that means. Bro's just talking.
I do love Spina di Rosa's
Oh,
logo.
Amaranth has Arlecchino. Would you look at that?
Noticed how it's shaped like
I
a heart?
wonder why. If you know, you know. Can I do this yet? Yes. Yes, I can. I do need to explore the underwater world. I only just got there, and I've not explored the underwater world yet. It looks pretty sick, to be fair. It was pretty fun to explore what I did explore. I mean, I'd finished my dailies and I was still going with it because I just kind of wanted to see it. Like, it was just really fun to explore. Which I haven't felt for a while, so that's nice.
This one's got your name on it.
Damn, that was a lot of damage. A lot of damage. And there's my last resin. Well, I still have one, but I don't think there's anything you can do with our resin. I think you can primos in it. 50 primos for 60 resin? That's mental. That is mental. Oh wait, can I ascend Arlecchino now? There's no way, can I? Would be pretty cool. No, because I need flowers. I need flowers? Really, bro? Where the fuck are the flowers? I think there's some up here. I think there's quite a few up here. Why can't she have stuff that's needed in the... She should want Lumideus, is what she should want, not these things. Why can't she want, like, things underwater? Let me do the underwater exploration instead. Right, what the fuck is that little thing gonna do to me? Don't even bother, mate. I'm letting you off the hook. And you guys. Hey, come back here. You think I'll let you get away from me, bro? It's actually quite a lot of these crystal fly... Crystal fly? Are they crystal fly butterflies or just crystal flies? They must just be crystal flies. There's actually quite a lot of them in this area. I don't think there's any here. Nope, there are carrots. For some reason. Holy macaroni, why can't you want me, SMH? What, Yelan? Are your chats just really delayed or something? They're coming in so late. Yeah, Yelan's kind of
Take it easy.
she's pretty cool. She aight. I remember when she came out, Will went straight to wish for her weapon as well. He spent so much resin, so many primos getting her and her weapon. Bless me. I need 10 more flowers? Where am I getting 10 more flowers? think there's some here. Who knows? Well, that one came in quick. If that motorbike dare comes through a mic, oh, I will throw some hands, mate. Where are flowers?
Take it easy.
There. Maybe I should just play Halo. I don't know. Crazy idea. I was literally looking at Football Manager again. I was like, no, this is such a terrible idea. I'm like a few days away from having to start handing in assignments. There is no way I get back into Football Manager. Not a single hope in hell that brings me back there. I have over 300 hours in that game, I'm pretty sure. I think I have like 330. Who knows? Bless you. Great idea. Thank you for blessing me. It's an okay idea. GTA is a pretty good idea as well. Would love to play some more GTA. I'd kind of be down to get more escapist footage, because I think there were some funny moments in there. Honestly, it was just Haz. It was just Haz. It was so funny. I can show you if you want. Some of it. I mean, you were there anyway, but it was honestly... I don't know how funny it actually is. I was crying laughing. I even did a spit take at one point. I found it so funny, but it might just be one of those things that maybe I was just in one of those goofy little moods, and maybe it's not actually that funny. But I honestly found it so hilarious. But I'm worried it wouldn't actually translate into a video. I'm worried it would just look like I'm just finding something really unfunny funny. Which might actually just be true. In all fairness. Does not sound unlikely.
Take it easy.
Bro, where the fuck are these flowers? I need like a couple more. How many more? If it's actually a couple, then I'm kind of goated. Well, I'm kind of goated. It's exactly a couple. What can I say? I just know my shit. I just don't know where the 2 fucking flowers are. You know what? I think there's some near here. If memory serves correct. I was creasing just listening to you guys. It was so funny. I'm not kidding. He genuinely, whenever he saw anybody, he fought them within like half a second. He had no chill at all. He was recovering in the medical bay, which is like just below the cafeteria. So I'm in the cafeteria. I can see him at the bottom of my screen, recovering. The moment he recovers, he walks straight into the cafeteria and just punches a guard. And they're all chasing him. I'm pretty sure that's what made me do the spit take. Oh, man. The longest I didn't go without seeing him because he was just going for me was about 5 minutes. And that was because he made a baseball bat. And the next time I see him, he just whacks me. Oh, the only thing that got him to stop was when he learned how to gritty, and he just said, "Oh my god, we should be friends." Oh, there's flowers. Oh my god. No wait, it's a couple. Oh, and 3 more. And the Lumidooses, whatever they are, and whatever this is, a macotte. I don't speak French. I think even French people barely speak French. What even is French? Okay, so now do I upgrade Arlecchino? Do I max Arlecchino out? Oh, I need whatever that is. Oh, I think I can craft that. Methinks. Let's find out. So I need... How much? 15? Should be one of these. down here. And it's blue. It's blue. Oh, hey, I can do it already. 15. I don't know which is better. Has a 25% chance to recover some of the materials used when crafting character and weapon materials. So 25% chance to get a third of it back. And when Sucrose crafts character and weapon enhancement material, she has a 10% chance to obtain double the product. So a 10% chance to get just one more. Well, this is better then, right? Right? Max my queen. You little weirdo. Oh, and then I need the stone. There we go. Well, I need 6 of these. I've only got 3. Can I get more? Oh, easy. Easy. I only need 9. Damn, I have a lot of the fire one. Do I have a lot of the geo one? Bloody hell. Yeah, like 1 or 2. Okay, time to max Alikino out. I've got characters like freaking Ayato on 80. I don't know why. I should really max him out. I'm going to use him more than Alikino, I think. I don't know why I got Alikino. I just kind of felt like it. And now she's 90. We found out, did the maths. She's somewhere between like 27 to 30 years old, Alikino. I thought she was like 40. But hey, apparently she's in her late 20s. And I can't do any more because this is a weekly thing. And I've already done it this week. Oh, I should do the talent thing more. Not today, but... Oh, what's her voice lines? I've done a quest now. Her
Staring
eyes.
into my eyes is ill-advised.
Hey, it won't stop me, bro.
I promise you'll like what you see.
Hey, Nick, don't get any ideas, bro. Wish I was that rich. Least down bad Nick moment. Perfect wifing age. Honestly, that's a good age to wife. Good age, good age.
What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please. Something you wish to report? Go on.
You have my undivided attention. Bro, sometimes I'm telling you, they know what they're doing here. Oh, I like what you see. They know what they're doing with some of the voice lines. Like, they just make them very, double entendres, you know? There's some double entendres here. Erin... Yvette? Yvette? That's it, isn't it? Yvette, I think.
Fear not. What's a little thunder when even lightning wouldn't dare strike our path?
Okay, that is kind of badass as fuck. That's kind of cold, I won't lie. That is cold.
Only in the grip of winter do people truly appreciate the warmth of flames.
That's kind of warm.
This kind of weather is more enjoyably spent under the cover of shade. Good morning. Any plans for today? It is said that the moon is like an eye, gazing
Okay,
down upon the
Yappuccino, I get it, I get it.
We have merely grown
Straight
accustomed
jogging
to
it. What? Sorry? Jogging definition. A sleeveless jacket. Urban Dictionary. Used as exclamation of happiness for when you're happy. Really? Oh, wait. Jerking your Johnson and then a dragon walks in. In the stripped club, straight up jogging it, and by it, haha, well, let's just say my peanuts. Oh, wait. I think I've seen this. Somebody put it in Urban Dictionary saying, used as an exclamation of happiness for when you're happy. Person 1, bro, I got 100 on my test yesterday. Person 2, you were straight jogging it yesterday, bro. I don't think that's it. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's the first one.
Seeing yourself clearly is a difficult task indeed. Perhaps even a thankless one. After all, They say those who lack adequate powers of self-perception often lead a happier existence.
Okay.
The aurora in Snezhnaya is quite beautiful. Certainly worth a visit.
Interesting. I wonder if there's going to be something about that aurora later on. Some random ass theory. About Zoria, maybe. Potential? Potential.
You wish to know more about me? Why, of course. Our relationship is one of mutual trust.
I wonder what Lakina's hobbies are. Beating people up, probably.
As to whether you're truly prepared for what you might learn. Secrets can be sharper than a knife. Innocent curiosity can lead to dangerous places. In my free time, I enjoy observing insects in the forest.
Wait, that's really innocent.
The dynamics between them are fascinating. The way they hunt for food, compete with each other, even...
Why is it actually just a nice, wholesome activity?
Those that seem formidable aren't always the ones that make it until the end. And a single error can prove fatal. I observe their struggle as they near death, and slowly commit the image of their suffering to memory.
Oh.
Much like I do for those that fall by my own hand.
Well, nice.
I dislike complex seasonings. They dull one's sense of smell and taste. Allowing the ingredients to an
what a
impressive
fucking
showing
yapper.
of culinary expertise. This memo states that today is your birthday.
No.
Is that true?
Nuh-uh.
Birthdays should be lively occasions. It's always nice to have an excuse to set formal. Always.
No, I've not unlocked everything, have I? I've not
Never let
unlocked
yourself
barely
be
anything.
constrained by power.
The Fair Lady. I want to know who the Fair Lady is. I want to know her Saritsa voice line. I could just... Alikino Wiki. Genshin Impact Wiki. Voiceovers. Saritsa. Wait, this should actually come through. Oh, no, it's not being added yet. When I was imprisoned, it was the Saritsa who pardoned me and gave me the title of Harbinger. I could sense she was a person of true sincerity and compassion, unlike all those pompous hypocrites with their posturing and rhetoric. Yet it's difficult to say whether her compassion alone is enough to melt the ice and snow that permeates her land. All I can say is this. If we are forced to be at odds one day, I will raise my weapon against her without hesitation, because that is the greatest level of respect I am able to bestow. Is that really respectful? Fighting her? I see. Who's the Fair Lady? Oh, listen, Yara. Oh, we killed her. I remember. Well, that's nice. Well, that's cool and all. Check Discord. Oh no. This is audio is gonna come through. It's on TikTok, so it should be fine.
Prime, and I send this message to any surviving Autobots taking refuge.
Why is she lip biting?
Among the stars. We are here. We are jorking it. And by it, haha, well, let's just say, our peanuts.
God fucking damn it, dude.
Not the peanuts. It's the peanuts. Oh god. Well, I mean, I'll end it there then. That was a long ass stream. It was a long ass quest, to be honest. Fuck me. But I've done that now. That's a big one out of the way. Yeah. Thank you for hanging out, anyone that did. I don't think there'll be a video in the next couple of weeks whilst I'm finishing, and starting assignments. But after that, I'll try get onto something. May not be Genshin related though. But yeah, have a good one. See ya.